live. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
We're solving racism. We're talking about
the other Ayatollah. He's gone.
Israel.
He wasn't very good. That Ayatollah. He's gone.
Hold on, Fred. We're gonna boost. I'm gonna boost both of our channels right now. We love Israel.
Israel is the greatest.
Big Yahoo.
Jews? No, not Jews. I call them Hebrews, because Hebrews is the cooler term for Jews.
But we were actually let's start out with the hot topic fucking issue of the moment. I think I agree with.
Yes, I'm wearing my My Chemical Romance tee. Hot topic, yes.
Oh.
What's that song?
When I was.
You ever see a chick with way too fat tits with way too small a shirt, but it just looks right?
I wouldn't use the attributes way too big and way too small. I just say that's just right. Exactly.
Just right. Okay, yeah. That's the correct response, Mr. Ray. Oh, just right.
Mayday parade. Let me just do the.
I did this before, but I just think it works well. What was the Black Parade? What the fuck is the name of My Chemical Romance's song? Welcome to the Black. That's right.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, "Son, when you grow up, will you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned?"
Trump's speeches are actually very emo coded. You know what I mean? Like you fucking.
Well, it's like. Ironically, he has a 7-foot-tall giant in the form of a man who's our age somehow.
I was thinking, there's his son Baron reminds me of the fucking dude from what the fuck? What's the name of that show? The good Game of Thrones spinoff. Knight of Seven Kingdoms.
Of Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, the one with Dunk, right? I gotta watch that, because every clip I've seen of that, it's like, oh, there's just Game of Thrones, but good again.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
We're making, like, really great progress. If we don't finish this time...
The thing people forget about games from this time period is they might have been long, but they were brisk.
Well, this is not.
I miss games from this time period.
All right, okay. Fred's drunk, and take a shot, Fred, every time you do fucking nostalgia baiting. You're gonna be fucking.
Don't worry, I have
crawling on the fucking floor by
the beer I have tonight from my local that's closing on Sunday. God fucking damn it! It's called Black Hole Sun. Won't you come? So I'm gonna be very oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Chained up?
I hate...
Get shot in the back?
I hate that insult to injury, but I gotta tell you, I was looking down where I'm moving to, and they don't have the issue that we do of microbreweries shutting down, and I realized, well...
Wow! Why is that? Is it because the fucking state isn't killing them on rent?
Yeah, that's the problem. It's like the rent, it's the taxes, the utilities. Dude, the utilities. I don't know if you were talking...
Everything in New York is just extremely, fucking belligerently expensive. That's the biggest issue. If you ever move to New York, fucking don't. Because otherwise you're... whatever you're paying now, it's going to go up by triple. Like, where I work, all of the products have gone up triple in price. And it's fucking stupid. It's just ridiculous. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
I knew you wanted to do that, Fred.
Am I covered in blood now?
Marcus,
his own blood.
I don't know where your blood begins and his ends. It looks like a fucking transgender operation.
Well, see, my blood only comes from a cod piece.
Well, at least you don't have white blood.
Ew.
Raiden from Metal Gear Solid, dude. It was fucking get your mind up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Euphemism for semen, definitely not.
It's still slightly gay, but you know what I mean.
The bisexual just ate it up with vim and vigor.
I love that scene, from Metal Gear Solid 2.
You know that.
and he goes through like the whole Snake goes through the whole history about like why his name would be Vamp. And he's like, so that's Ryan's like, so that's why his name's Vamp.
Oh, so the reason he drinks blood is because he's a vampire. That's why he's named Vamp. No, the reason he's named Vamp is because he's a bisexual.
I like how he says it so matter of fact. He's like,
He's a bisexual.
like, he almost says it in that tone, like, "What are you, dumb?" Nah, of course it wouldn't be because he drinks blood. The reason he's named Vamp is because he fucks dudes and men, as well as women.
Fred, you're sauced up.
A little bit.
Ryan, what are you, a dumb faggot?
What are you, some sort of queer? God, you should fuck women and men, just like Vamp.
Snake, why are you so focused on?
Hold on, I'm getting a fucking phone call. Oh, and also I have no...
God damn it, now my fucking batteries are dying on my controller.
Here, let's just pause this a second. Also, I have no audio for some reason. It's very weird.
Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna run over to grab battery pack real quick. Ooh, my knees just popped.
It's $4.92, but I'm on Xbox. Thank you. Bye.
I don't fucking thing you died. Go figure.
There we go. Can you hear me again? Frederick?
Sweet. Sweet. Sweet.
That's weird. I wonder why... I'm gonna look at this stream.
Alright, I'm back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, let me just test. I'm just gonna listen to something back on my end. Just give me 1 second.
No, you're good. Worst case scenario, and this is already gone pear-shaped. No, you're good.
Okay.
Loud.
So it's weird for that one cutscene. It didn't pick up the audio on my headset.
Oh, that's bizarre.
That is bizarre. So
Everything good now?
I mean, in the audio thing, it's fine. I mean, it's not gonna make or break it because I can still hear the game sound effects. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm fine rolling with it on my end. Is what I'm saying. We're talking over the fucking game anyways. I got subtitles on, so that is strange, but well, let me turn off. Okay, let me just turn it off. I think we'll be fine.
Alright. We're back. We're doing it fucking live.
Anyways, we were talking.
Everything's gone pear-shaped already, Dom. What are we doing?
Ryan's like,
Snake, I think you're actually fag. Why are you so peered into
Snake, why are you so solid all the time?
Yeah, why were you so focused on what Frank Yeager was up to too, Snake?
I was the one who killed her parents. Okay, I'm not gonna tell your sister that, because that's kind of fucked up.
Dude. I need to get through those Metal Gear fucking games again.
Oh, man, I gotta, like, as soon as I'm done with, Disco and, Silent Hill 2 Remake, as long as I don't jump straight into a second playthrough of, Silent Hill F, I'm probably gonna do either, MGS2 or probably, oh, what was the other game I was thinking about doing?
Oh, where are we headed to, by the way?
I thought Jack opened this door,
He was there.
and the door isn't open.
Well, maybe we're getting some of this new Indian coding at Microsoft with this game. You know what I mean?
I thought Jack was ripping open this door, but I guess not.
I guess maybe we'll go back this way.
Oh, there's an enemy. Oh, God!
There we are. Yeah, I've got, unfortunately, my problem is I've got like a backlog of games that I'm...
Second story, we need
Yeah, I've got
backup.
audio from the
Okay,
dialogue.
now we can leave.
Yeah.
The game decided arbitrarily that those two wretches were the last deciding factor.
Seriously, now.
Let's move.
Open the... Oh, open the...
Right behind
the
you.
fucking door!
This is a
Open the fucking door.
This is a wide door. Have you noticed? Like, let's just sit here and like observe this like door. You could fit like 2 boogies through this door side by side.
It's, but it's still not open. That's the problem.
Well, there's maybe. Hey, let's go back this way.
Bear's bitching at me.
Well,
I can't do what
okay.
he wants.
Now look at. I think this is the crucial piece here, Fred. I want you to come investigate what I'm seeing right here. Come here.
Oh God! Maybe we just have to backtrack. Maybe that's the deal. Oh God!
Oh, never mind. I found a cuck chair. Is what I was trying to show you. Where you go? Where are you? You're this way.
Yeah, I'm sitting next to the bits and pieces of a wreck.
Yeah, well, I was trying to do a bit back here, and Mr. Fucking, I'm gonna run ahead of everybody else. Fucking, now
I
look
didn't
at
think
you.
running backwards would get me attacked by a grub.
No. Well,
Where'd he
maybe
go?
sometimes you gotta go backwards to go forwards. You ever hear that fucking
Did you
phrase?
kill him? Where is he?
No, I'm going back up the fucking stairs.
You know, that grub deserves to die. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
The locusts are in the courtyard.
Where is he? Where is he? Nah, I teleported. Oh, well. Jeez. My aim is going to be at 65% tonight.
That's alright.
Reloading is going to be at 30.
So can I tell you about my backlog now? Because I gotta tell you about this because where I'm fucking.
Oh yeah.
So I rebought like when they re-released the Pokemon Game Boy game, Pokemon Leaf Green, and I'm like 20 hours into that bitch. And I'm like I'm actually playing through it like somebody with a fully developed prefrontal cortex, and like when I played through it as a 8-year-old.
Yeah,
So
where you pick one starter and you just level that up the whole game.
and it's actually way more satisfying to play it like an actual RPG game, like how you could play it instead of like you might have as a child. Like it actually is. And by the way, it actually is a really great game. You know what I mean? It's not as simplistic as I remember.
Oh yeah, like everybody like says like, oh, baby's first RPG. Fuck you. Pokemon is actually real tough as long as you're playing it like a proper RPG.
Yeah. Well, then also I got like the liquid crack of like what I find in a game, because I do enjoy the Animal Crossing games, and then they released that Pokepia game that just came out, and that game is like sold out. Like it's actually, and it's. Do you know what the funniest thing is? It's like the highest rated Pokemon game of all time. It's basically, it's like Animal Crossing mixed with Pokemon mixed with Dragon Quest Builders, which is like basically like a kind of like a. It's got Minecraft elements, we'll say, and it's like that game is very addictive. Like it's actually like it's concerning how much time. And I'm not even like unlocking the mechanics because I'm just sitting there autistically squirting fucking water on the fucking dry desert fucking ground to turn it into grass. Like I can't believe that I've probably spent like 6 hours doing that just because of how satisfying. It's actually very pathetic, Fred. Because the problem is
It's not pathetic.
well, I'll tell you why it's pathetic for me, because I still haven't beat Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I was like getting very far. I'm like 2/3 of the way through that fucking game, and I haven't touched that in like 2 weeks. And then I played like 90 minutes of Requiem, which I quite enjoyed, but then I haven't touched that either because I've been fucking trying to get those You know what? You've had this problem where you fucking like start something and you don't fucking finish. Death Stranding. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
Why? What do you mean? Like the game just ends when everybody's happy and in the fucking homestead, right?
Dude, I'm replaying that game. Well, not fully replaying, but I have been.
Rover doesn't take damage.
I guess you could say I am replaying that game because I've got on PC like a year ago, and I've been. It's one of the games I just, whenever I don't feel like playing anything else, I've been like just dabbling in it. And I'm like 20 hours in, but I'm still on chapter 2, and I refuse to go back to like get Micah back in good graces with Dutch. Like I'm just literally doing.
Because fuck that guy. Like literally, he's the reason everything falls apart.
I've already been
forced to save him.
I've already been to Saint Denis way earlier than you're supposed to be. Like I'm literally doing every side thing and enjoying that to like its fullest extent before like eventually I do say, okay, time to move the story forward again. But even like once I get to chapter 3, things don't really get that bad even in chapter 3, even though you still got to deal with that fuckface Micah. So I'm like, when I get to chapter 3, same deal. I'm gonna fucking literally do every side quest and try to progress them as much as I can when things are still good for Arthur. Ah!
You just get shot by the boomer.
Yeah,
I'm coming.
this isn't when I'm supposed
What's
to
up,
die.
Clay?
I'm not supposed to die here. I'm supposed to fucking die 2 entries from now.
Wait, Marcus, this isn't right. I still got 2 games left in me, man.
Dom, Marcus is out.
Well, I avenged your death. Oh god, the way that the fucking game freeze framed, Don's just sitting there like, what the fuck do I tell Anya?
Oh, motherfucker. Fine.
What do
Skip
I-
the cutscene, god damn it.
So, without like doxing the brewery you went to, are they gonna like consult? Like, are they? I mean, I guess are they just fully going out of business?
Like the idea, at least, it sounds like they're gonna try and like turn it into like a local outfit. Like they're gonna brew whatever beer they make out of their garage. It still sucks that they're losing a location. But it's like it's unfortunately like if you know like where we're talking about, it's a bad location.
Yeah, nothing
Unfortunately,
survived
it's
there.
in a time period where not a lot of people have money to spend on a up and coming business. It's just unfortunate.
Well, I'll tell you one thing too. You know, I've actually been very sympathetic to Gen Z of late. But like the thing I'll fucking bitch at them about is they don't drink, and that's why they're probably miserable. They're more miserable than we are.
Well, they grew up with advanced DARE programs. You remember the DARE programs we had when we were in school? I can only imagine the shit that they're dealing with now.
Dude.
Basically telling, like alcohol's made by Satan and the devil will fuck you up the ass if you
Same
drink too
shit.
much.
Same shit. By the way,
Right, shit like that
dude,
being told constantly.
dude, same shit that happened in the 1920s.
Uh-huh.
So I'll tell you,
Everybody went fucking crazy in the 1920s.
dude, when those Gen Z fucks like hit their like late 20s, early 30s, they're gonna be drinking in fucking droves. They're gonna because
Well,
they're,
it's like I don't blame them for abstaining, but it's like at this point, it's like it's not organic. It doesn't feel like that at all.
look at there's genuine people that have like just like with like vegetarians. Like I'm not gonna make fun of someone that genuinely like believes in that and like it's part of their
It's
life.
like the guy who grew up with 2 alcoholic parents. God damn it!
Dom, Marcus is out.
Jesus Christ, Fred. Same death, different 2 feet over, same death.
location too.
Yeah. No,
It's
like yeah.
Like I don't blame the guys who grew up with 2 alcoholic parents and no support system. Like I don't blame them for not drinking. But
Absolutely.
it's almost like this unspoken agreement between a bunch of young people. And it's like we're not going to touch a drop of alcohol. It's gross, and it's like, yeah, you do you, but I'm not going to say you're missing out, but you're missing out.
Yeah, but dude, it's like I had a professor in college, lovely lady, and she like went on a thing about like I was a vegetarian for 10 years, and then I was at a cookout and I just couldn't take it anymore. You know, and then she
You
just
couldn't take it anymore? That means it wasn't your decision.
well, no, exactly. But that's what's gonna happen with a lot of like these Gen Zs that are like for like non like legitimate reasons deciding to abstain from alcohol. It's like, you know, they're gonna once it hits them, they're gonna be like fucking Native Americans circa fucking 1580. You know, they're gonna be fucking sauced up. Yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah. I just hope it doesn't create a new, like, alcoholism problem, because we don't need, like, the fucking slew of drunk drivers we had when we were younger.
But don't worry, Fred. We're gonna have the solution to that. They will just sell you, and they'll just sell them a new drug that like cures alcoholism.
That makes them sober.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes.
You're probably not wrong. That's the depressing part.
Yes.
I'm staying away from the front door because I don't want to get fucking chainsawed again.
I got my revolver.
That's the issue with that's the issue with Gears 1. You couldn't counter the chainsaw with your own chainsaw. You just died.
Well, in some ways, it's a limitation of this being the first game, but in the other way,
Oh yeah.
if it wasn't,
I don't knock it because they didn't think about it.
but in another way, if they didn't make the fucking like chainsaw duel thing from Gears 2 looks so fucking cool, then like people would have bitched about that mechanic.
Oh man, like that's actually like an example of like QuickTime events done right, because you're immediately into the animation and you're tapping B and you're like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Yep.
Nice.
Anybody want a kiss?
Excuse me, Marcus. Do you realize that these locusts, that we're actually this is like imperialism because we're killing them? We should just let the locusts overrun our society.
Huh? These locusts are poor, disenfranchised youths because of socioeconomic factors.
The real problem isn't the locusts. It's another group of people who were gonna
It's
just...
misogyny.
No. Worse.
Sexism.
No.
Homophobia.
No! The fucking...
Brad.
I'm naming off all the buzzwords.
We're not doing buzzwords. We're doing geopolitical shit. It was meant to be an Iran allegory, where it's like, oh yeah, let's hyperfixate. This is what we were talking about before we started, and I know it's a fucking opening the can of worms, but we might as well. It's like
a miserable situation.
It's like, by the way, you know, like legitimate criticisms of Israel, like I agree with. I don't have really a love of Netanyahu. Actually, Netanyahu, I love you. Just give me $7,000, like you give everybody else. Apparently, I'll take it. But like, I don't like.
I'll take a paycheck.
I don't like the guy. I don't like the amount of civilians that died in Gaza. At the same time,
My soul only costs so much.
at the same time, I am sick of these. I'm sick of this strain of like modern right-wing influencers that are just like blaming
Everything is Israel.
Yeah,
Not all of it.
It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. And just because Israel's like bombing
Like, you
Iran.
can have grievances with Israel. It's a shit country. Oh, shock horror. Sorry. But like Israel is not the cause of all the world's woes. If
No.
anything, it's a microcosm of every fucking country not having their shit together.
And ironically, for all the problems our country has, like our shit is less fucked up than a lot of other places. You know, at the end
Yeah,
of the
because
day.
at least we have an idea of what we're trying to do. It's just we have parasite politicians trying to fuck up everything we're trying to do.
Yeah. Well, and it's like, look, I mean, I get like the Israel lobby, and like I get why people like don't like Israel because of how much they have like embedded themselves in like U.S.
Well, yeah,
political.
they have the entire world straitjacketed for what they're allowed to say and what is acceptable.
But so has like this like Islamic League, like Thomas Massey, the guy that like is now backstabbed Trump 100 times, and
I
actually,
don't like any protected class of people.
you know, he's getting funded by anti-Zionist groups. It's like, look, I'm not a Zionist, but it's like it's clear that he's being funded by this like just this different variety of the same type of problem. It's like whether you want to say it's Israel is the problem or these Islamic regimes are the problem. It's like they all suck. Fuck them. Their ass.
Talk about the ass.
Marcus, Jack's
they're,
got
they're all cocksuckers, seriously.
Well, like
I'm sick of pretending they're not.
like literally, like the Afghans, you know, like they throw gays off fucking trains, and then they're
Afghanis and the Iranis literally fuck young boys while
Yeah.
they have a doctrine that says if you're gay, you deserve to die. They're
Well,
fucking hypocrites.
we solved that.
Muslims.
We solved that problem last time, though, Fred. We realized the problem was that the existence of consent was the problem.
The consent was the issue. If we just remove consent altogether, we
Yeah.
have no issue.
Just-
Oh god, we're timed. We gotta run. 30 seconds or you're gay.
oh no!
No. I'm not gay.
Tom's lagging behind.
Oh no. He really didn't care about Maria.
Maria was a dude the whole
Oh, fucking
time.
broom hack. Holy shit.
You know, I was just about to make a very.
Wait, I actually have a question. Why did they remove the Brumac fight that they spent so much time reinstating for the last rematch?
Excuse me, was that just? Wait, was that Abby from Last of Us chasing after?
You've killed thousands. Yeah, but he killed hundreds.
Control, this is Delta. Dom was the last to get to this van. I'm questioning everything about him.
Oh, we're already at the train? Holy shit. Will we be able to finish this tonight?
How do we get through this game so quickly, Fred? Are we just that good?
Like I said, like, it's brisk, but it's fun. Like, it's long. It's a decently long game. But it's, I don't know, it doesn't waste your time, if that makes any sense.
It's like the first two Uncharted games. They didn't overstay their welcome.
Exactly. Like, front to back, Uncharted will take you
Bridge down.
at most probably like 8 to 10 hours to finish, but
Hurry up,
it's
man.
not
That
wasted
Brumac
time.
is right
You
behind
enjoy
us.
every second of it.
Yeah, that's why, in my opinion, that's the thing I really like about the first two Uncharted games. I like 3. I thought 3 kind of had some moments that were a little bit kind of fluff, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And 4 is a great game, but 4...
Well, it's like you could tell the whole part on the cruise ship was literally just the animators masturbating.
And-
Which, I'll give them credit. It's a beautiful fucking scene. I don't understand why we're in the middle of the ocean trying to find Sully on a fucking cruise ship, though.
Same thing. Well, and also like a lot of the in my well, Uncharted 4 also had like the
Cover Marcus.
especially 4 had like the flashback sequences. Those could have been
Yeah.
cut down substantially. Those like that. Those are the one part of 4 that like.
Then again, without it, you wouldn't really get like the relationship between
Yeah.
Nate and his brother. I kind of understand why they had to put those in.
Some of the stealth sections. Okay, let me put it this way. Some of the stealth section aspects, though, in those sections.
Oh yeah.
Flanking.
I never understood them trying to like shoehorn stealth. Even Uncharted 2, as much as I love that game, like that fucking one stealth section, it's like it's not hard. It's just so fucking tedious. You know what I mean?
It's tedious.
Yeah. But it makes you appreciate the
Yeah.
rest of the game. It's just, you know, every game, even a game you like, has that one section like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Because Uncharted 4 is well put together. It's just got those kind of black marks on it that are weird.
It's a great game, and it's like you see, like, this is the game where, like, Neil Druckmann, though, was still contained by someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like he got his like buff tomboy waifu, but they had to actually make her attractive instead of make her look like a dude.
Yeah. What a
Because
weird,
Neil Druckmann's gay.
what a weird fucking guy. You know what I mean?
Honestly, he's the archetypical Nepo baby. He literally got in for one good idea, pushed everybody out who was his betters, and fucked up the company because he was too incompetent to carry on where they left off.
It's like,
His beard.
it's like, you know, he has, like, the personality of, like, a Kojima, but just not the talent to back it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's like Jack likes to say that all the time. Like you have the heart, you have the passion, you just don't have the talent.
It's like what separated, because I've been reading this fucking Apple biography, well, not biography, company history thing that came out. It was like for the 50th anniversary.
Steve Blowjobs.
Well, but like Steve Blowjobs, like he's like a Kojima. He's an asshole, but he's talented. You know what I mean? But it's like there's people around him. Steve Blow.
You didn't have to confirm what I said.
Steve Blowjobs. He just, you know, he was fucking. God knows what he's doing.
He's so gay, cancer finally got him. Such a shame.
But I've said this. I think I've said this before on.
That's such a disappointment. Like, he was such a fucking frou-frou nut that he didn't actually use his resources to go to the best doctors. He got some Yagi Yogi motherfucker to wave incense at him. Then when he realized his own mortality, he was like, I should go to a cancer doctor.
You know what though?
Oh god, it's stage 4. Fuck.
You know what though? This would have, like, if Steve Jobs had lived, he would have been super fucking anti-COVID vaccine. Like he probably would have gotten in trouble with like the Biden administration if he was still in charge of Apple.
Dude, if Steve Jobs had lived, he'd be the correct, like, eccentric, like, douchebag to basically stick it to everybody. Because Steve Jobs hated fucking everyone. He thought everybody was a poser.
Even himself. That was the great
he
part.
was one of those, like, hipster assholes who thought everybody on Earth was a poser except for himself.
No, he hated himself too. No.
Oh yeah, he hated himself. He killed himself accidentally.
Yeah, but
so
no. But the thing is though, like he was an asshole. But once he would realize that like somebody had a better idea than him, he would admit defeat. That's what made him like.
Yeah.
That's what made him a talent.
Dude, when the iPhone came out, like it was groundbreaking.
Yeah, and and here's the thing, like I'll say this, I think I said this before, it's my recurring joke. It's like, you know, part of the reason why I think he has this image of being an asshole is like, well, look at all of these tech moguls that have like come out of the woodwork to be like Epstein things. Steve Jobs nowhere near Epstein, nowhere near Epstein Island. No wonder why he's a fucking asshole. Everybody in this fucking industry was a pedophile except him.
It seems to be the fucking running. It seems to be the running trend. Hey, we have this good guy who keeps getting fucked over by his industry. What is in his industry? What is his industry like? Oh, they're all fucking pedophiles.
Did you know he was an asshole though? It's like, well, I'll take an asshole over. It's like,
It's like, look at the best case scenario, Henry Cavill. Oh, he always would bitch to us about war all the fucking time. Yeah, because he gave a shit about The Witcher. Like, guess what? You took that show from him, and now it's horrible. You should have just listened to Henry Cavill. You all would have been millionaires.
yeah. Boy,
That's the problem. All these fucking people would have been fucking billionaires if they had just stuck to Henry Cavill's goddamn guns and made the Witcher show that he wanted to make. But no, they had to fuck it up because they were spiteful and they thought they could do it better. And as it turns out, no, they fucking couldn't because they're all incompetent and pedophiles.
I didn't even watch the third season of The Witcher, which was
I
his
feel so bad for it's Liam Hemsworth.
his brother.
I feel
Yeah.
so bad for that kid.
Oh no, that's Chris Hemsworth's brother, right? That plays
Yeah,
Thor. Yeah.
because he's basically an undercard actor, but he's a great actor. He just gets given shit because nobody wants to touch him ever since the fucking Hunger Games.
In the fucking wasn't he in like the, or was that his brother that was in like the Men in Black like reboot?
That was Chris Hemsworth, which he was the best part of that movie.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because it had Valkyrie from the Marvel movies, and she was good in the Marvel movies. But as soon as politics got involved, oh, guess what? Her acting went down the fucking shitter because she thought she didn't have to try because she's a woman. That's just sexism speaking at this point, not truth, right?
Hey,
Marcus, satellite
I'm gonna let you
shows
cook,
nets are
Fred.
on terrorist activity.
I'm not
There's an
cooking, I'm making a
at the
fucking
back of the
goulash. I'm
bridge.
throwing everything in a pot and seeing what simmers to the surface. All I know is what I see, and what I see is a bunch of
Get
nonsense.
those lines. We'll clear the.
I love goulash. It's such an underrated dish.
It's a great dish, and plus, it's easy to make, and half the time you make it, it comes out perfect.
It's nearly
Not even-
impossible.
Like, most of the time you make it, it comes out perfect.
It's nearly impossible to fuck up. You'd actually have to try to fuck up a goulash.
Yeah, it's like making a stew. Have you, I think I sent you, one video from this guy, but this guy has a perpetual stew going on in a crock pot constantly, and he just keeps adding new stuff to it.
Yeah.
Damn it. But it's like this guy adds just nothing but new stuff to this beef stock over and over and over again. And it's like, wow, that's a cool idea. Just taking a stew and keeping it going forever. Just keeping it cooking, making sure no bacteria generates, and just keeping something nice.
And it's
That's what video games should be. like, as a non sequitur, just keep adding to it and not trying to fuck up the broth.
yeah. Well, No Man's Sky learned that.
No Man's Sky learned that. Fucking God, so many people have learned that. Like the
Cyberpunk.
Ubisoft devs that made Expedition 33, they learned that like real wholesale and with gusto.
Cyberpunk definitely learned that. They're adding another big update.
Cyberpunk didn't have to learn that because that was when CD Projekt Red still had people who worked on games who cared. The problem with Cyberpunk is the age-old question, just like, do you want to wait for a game or do you want a game right now?
What's that
The problem
Miyamoto
is everybody
quote?
wanted that game right now, and the game wasn't finished.
It was that Miyamoto quote.
Yeah.
A delayed game is eventually good. A bad game forever bad.
But the issue with Cyberpunk is, eventually, the game became good.
Oh yeah.
The issue was, obviously, the game came out unfinished. And people lambasted it, ignoring that fact, even though everybody knew it was unfinished. Like, that's the biggest issue I have with the reception Cyberpunk got. Like, everybody knew that game was unfinished. Everybody knew eventually it would get finished because it's CD Projekt Red post Witcher 3.
Yeah,
Of course, the game was eventually going to get good.
I slightly disagree. They shouldn't have released it in that state, though. It was not.
They shouldn't have. But
Yeah.
people begged them to. That's my point.
Well, that's why people listen. This goes back to Mr. fucking Steve Blowjobs. Sometimes the people don't know what they want until they have it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the consumer. Listen, the consumer. Let me tell you. These days,
Customer can be wrong.
these days though, the customer's more right than they are wrong, just because of the amount of retardation in the video game industry is just so
Well,
fucking.
you have that fucking customer that is dead wrong no matter what. Let's not mince words.
Yeah,
there.
it's a tale of two fucking stories, because you do have like the
Tell
fucking.
two retards.
Yeah, everybody's retarded. It's just, and I agree, like, people were, Fred is being right. Like, I do remember the discourse. There were people like, this game I've been waiting for since 2013. It's been 7 fucking years. Just fucking release it. And that is kind of,
I know.
yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna get this game at launch, but I'm like, is it gonna be done ready? I was in the boat where I would have fucking waited another year, because I feel like if they had given the game another year, it would have had the same fucking. But then again, if that game didn't launch in such a sorry state, maybe we would have gotten like Phantom Liberty.
Well,
And all-
not to mention, like, we have Cyberpunk edge runners to thank for Cyberpunk blowing up the way it did.
Yeah.
Because basically people saw edge runners and thought, wow, Cyberpunk is a really fucking cool world. I wish I got to interact with it. Oh wait, there's this video game where you get to interact with everything, but I heard it got, like, released in a bad state. But it's been out for, like, almost 2 goddamn years. Maybe it's better now. Oh, look, it's better now. It's a good game. Go figure.
Oh, it took me a lot. It took me a lot of convincing for me to finally forgive it, though. Do you remember? Do you remember how, like,
Yeah.
you want to talk about you being a stubborn prick, which I mean you might be. I won't
Yeah.
tell. I won't.
Then again, I was the first out of both of us who bought Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Well, I had bought it on Xbox One, and it was so broken that I got rid of it. I was fucking fuming about it because it was just the launch of that game was bad. But like, once I did get it again with
It was
Phantom.
horrible.
Now, you know what? Now I'm the retard that owns Cyberpunk on 3 different fucking systems concurrently because I'm a fucking retard. Like, so because I like the game so much, I have it on Switch 2 now. And like, by the way, just to go show you that, like, a game that like couldn't run on last gen consoles now runs at like a stable frame rate on a portable system. Like, it's amazing the night and day difference, like that like the effort once they actually got like the ball rolling. And I remember like things too. It's like a lot of those. Somebody was saying this. Like, a lot of those Eastern European developers have like really weird agreements where they have to like put a game out no matter. Like, I think that was kind of the problem with Dying Light 2, where that game kind of.
Not to mention, it's the expectation at this point when you set a deadline that the game comes out then, but we should really be honest with ourselves. The deadlines we get for video games are largely inflated. None of them are actually what a proper deadline would actually take, what a proper dev cycle would take.
Well, dev cycles
Fucking bummer.
since the last gen of consoles have been very like Like either incredibly like half-assed. There's no in between. I'll tell you. With the current AAA market, there's no in between. It's either it takes them 8 years to make a new fucking game, which is like a crazy amount of time, or they like rush out a game every year. It's like either the Call of Duty slop shit, or it's the fucking, oh yeah, Metroid Prime 4 was announced 9 years ago. Oh, by the way, here it is finally. You know, it's like there's no in between.
Yeah.
There's no in between anymore.
Fucking wretch!
You remember like Too Human had like a comically long development period, and like now that
Holy fuck, Too Human, like, for as hyped as that game was and as bad as it was when it came out, it is actually, it's depressing to think that that game is now free.
yeah, it's permanently free.
You can literally go on the Xbox Live Store and buy it right now. It's so free.
It's permanently free because of like
if anything, I incentivize people to go out and buy Too Human just to play it because it's free.
It's honestly not terrible.
It's just a weird eccentricity from the time period. It's basically what we saw become a reality later on in the game, like in the games industry. A game that should have had way more time in development got undercut by the people giving them money, and then they were forced to release a half-finished game, and then the game sold like shit, and then the company providing the fucking funding shut the studio down.
But that game also was in development hell. Like in all fairness.
It was.
So it is kind of like the.
I don't want to give too many kudos to Too Human because that game was a mess.
You know, there's aspects of it though that are enjoyable. I will say that.
Yeah, there's actually decent ideas to it, like the multi-class sort of system that most RPGs have adopted by now. Like that's when like it was a new idea and people were just trying it for the first time. This fucking Brumac.
I wouldn't say it's like a, Metal Jesus has this series where he like talks about hidden gems. I wouldn't say it's like a gem, but I'd say it's like a interesting eccentricity. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. That's exactly what I said. It's a bizarre little trinket that you get to interact with. Like,
yeah.
It's like that one fucking game, it's a point and click adventure game, notorious for stealing a shit ton of assets. What's the name? Mandalore Gaming has a video on it.
Is it Japanese?
Fucking Limbo of the Lost. Have you ever heard that one? Oh God.
I remember hearing about it, but I never played it.
Limbo of the Lost is such a notorious game because it stole assets from several video games. It stole assets from Oblivion. It stole assets from some Starbreeze games. It stole assets from Wolfenstein, Return to Wolfenstein specifically. It basically used all of these screenshots of several different games to make a point-and-click adventure game that was broken to hell. And it's such a weird and bizarre oddity that I almost say you're doing yourself a disservice for not playing it. Because it's one of those so bad it's good games where it's like it's broken beyond belief, but you can literally save at any point in the game, so you lose no progress as long as you're on top of like saving properly. And it's such a bizarre sort of attempt at making something. Oh God. Hello?
Yeah. Did you drop
my
out?
Game just froze.
Yeah, mine's frozen
My game
too.
just froze.
This is Microsoft. We've uploaded new AI.
My game just crashed.
We've uploaded new AI algorithms to Guild of Wars. Thank you very much.
But just to finish up my thought on Limbo of the Lost real quick, it's basically one of those like magical situations where a crazy person makes a video game that is just so bizarre and nuts. But it's broken, but it's not broken to the point where it's unplayable. It's actually an enjoyable experience to just see what this fucking psycho happened to make in video game form.
It's like it's one of those like terrible but enjoyable things like fucking Night Trap or Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. It's like,
Oh my god, playing Plumbers Don't Wear Ties for your channel is so much fun. People should go and check that out.
well, that's on our old channel.
It's such a fun fucking video game.
That's on Game Blather.
Oh, that's on Game Blather?
Uh-huh.
Go and check out Game Blather anyway. We got plenty of stuff still on there.
Yeah, I could unlist some of our older videos. I'm just hesitant because God knows what the fuck we were talking about.
No, like, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Hey,
It's
listen. We definitely gotta replay some of those games though, because I feel like
that reminds me, I have a half-finished playthrough of Deadly Premonition. You know what?
I have
Man.
I downloaded that for you. I just gotta give you the flash drive with some fucking. I guess I gotta do that for you in the next 3 months. I gotta give you the fucking.
Yeah, considering you're moving out of state.
Just mail it
Good
to you.
riddance. Fuck New York. The only good thing about New York is that it can provide me a keg of beer, not a keg of beer, a growler of beer that is high in proof and tastes like wine.
Well, I was saying that. I'm like, it's kind of funny that like the one thing that like we talk about a lot up in like even like all of like the like because when I was down in Florida, it's like the local like like they have these local accounts like influencers and shit that show you different stuff you can do in any community. And like down in Florida, it's like half food and like half fucking like things to do. Up here, it's like 1 out of 10 things is something to do, and the other 9 out of 10 things is either breweries or food. Because that's literally all you can do up here is eat and drink. Because the weather sucks half the fucking year. And it's not even the weather; it's the fucking government doesn't know how to keep the roads.
Yeah, like it's not even the weather that's most of the issue. It's the fucking plows not doing their goddamn job.
Oh, I joined your game.
Because they fired most of the plow drivers, and what's left is working with equipment that is. Yeah, like that. I just got blown up by a grenade. Like the equipment is torn to fucking pieces, like Marcus Phoenix. And the people running the fucking plow trucks are probably all H-1Bs. Cheap labor that doesn't fucking care, who doesn't care to do a good job, who is just there to earn a paycheck.
Yep.
Whatever happened to people going to a job and just accepting the fact that the job is going to be shit, but I at least want to do my job well? Whatever happened to that?
You know what I want to say, Fred? I will stand by the fact that the Bionic Commando 2008 game might be a weird fucking thing, but I like it, and I think it's underrated.
I put that up with Limbo of the Lost. It's an eccentricity that people should really find the time to interact with.
I think it's actually.
You know what? I'll say one better. The edgy Bomberman remake from around that time period. Even if you're the most diehard Bomberman fan and you find that game to be sacrilege, I think you should play it just to figure out what some weirdo thought Bomberman should be in the West.
Excuse me. Actually, I will say I like both those games, and I think that they're good, and I think that they might have flaws, but I'll stand by the
Say
fact.
what you want about the edgy Bomberman game, it's still a fucking Bomberman game.
It's a little.
Bomberman.
It's a little bit fucking autistic that they did it, but I like it. I like it.
It's like the Joker scene in the fucking movie when he's on with Murray and he's like, I'm tired of saying, it's like, I'm tired of it saying it's not funny. I'm tired of saying those games are bad.
Yeah. Oh, you think that's funny? I'm tired of pretending it's not. What a fuck you statement. Like, somebody in the writer's room was thinking about a boss when he wrote that down. He was thinking about some shitty boss in some low-end, middle-class, like, low-paying, minimum-wage job. He's just taking a situation as is, some fucked up like thing where a customer's all disgruntled, probably one store apart, and he's just laughing to himself. Meanwhile, the boss is freaking out. She's like, "Do you have any idea what this is gonna look like to corporate? Or why do you think it's funny? Like, do you really think this is funny?" And he's like, "I'm tired of thinking it's not."
Here's a question for you. What's a worse bastardization of a sequel? The Joker Felicidou, like the sequel with Lady Gaga, or the most recent Matrix movie? What is a worse movie and why?
I almost want to say they're both cut from the same cloth.
They are.
Because
But
I
what
think the Wachowski brothers,
or
excuse me,
sisters?
the Wachowski faggots. But the Wachowski things, like I think they were as excited about you making a new Matrix movie as the guy who made the first Joker was about making a new Joker movie. I think that they got handed a giant check that they couldn't refuse. They'd be stupid to. But they were looking at this check and they're like, I don't want to fucking take this thing seriously, man. I'm done with my story. So anybody who likes my story can take this as non-canon. Otherwise, fuck it. I guess it's good for the political mouthpieces who like it.
Okay, I appreciate your explanation, even though you gave a non-answer. So I'll give the answer. That's correct. Your rationale and logic. I agree with the cut from the state. You gave a beautiful. You gave a beautiful answer that didn't.
I meandered to the end and I said nothing.
It was good though, and it was.
Appreciate the nothing I said.
But the objectively true answer is between the two of them, the fucking Joker sequel, I would say, is worse, because the thing is,
At least Keanu Reeves didn't get butt fucked.
well, yeah,
He
yeah.
didn't get raped.
You know, that might have been actually. I was gonna give some highfalutin answer, but actually that just gets down to the nitty gritty.
So you're saying I can dodge rapists?
And
I'm
that-
saying, Neo, you won't have to.
And that movie had Neil Patrick Harris in it, mind you.
Neil Patrick Harris half-assing a fucking role that he probably didn't give two shits about.
Yeah, but this is my thing. You could almost say there's like a meta commentary in like how bad that movie is. Which the funny thing is, like, there is actually like really good moments in that movie. Just like when even like the Joker movie. Well, here's the thing. The Matrix movie, I could identify like 2 or 3 really good moments in a movie that's otherwise terrible. The Joker sequel, I can only identify 1 really good moment. That's also.
I can count on my hand probably 3 in the Joker movie that I liked.
But I think the one.
But ironically, they all fell apart after the midpoint.
Yeah. Well, but I'd say the only scene that I think everybody likes, even the most hardened critics of the Joker sequel, was the one scene with the little midget guy. Like, that was actually a great scene. You know? Where he's like, that was an amazingly done scene. But, like, everything, like, I don't know. The thing is, it's like, your answer was actually it was correct. Like, you really don't have to pick one. But I would say, just because of how the Matrix like philosophy shit is, it's almost like you could like argue this movie was made to be shitty on purpose, which I think it might have been. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like Todd.
Like I said, you can say that about both movies, because the prevailing theory about Joker 2 is that the director was like, I don't want to make another fucking movie. And then he got handed that giant check that Hollywood can write no matter what. And he was like, well, I guess I'd be stupid to turn it down now.
Okay, but I think we're isolating a point here. I think the Wachowski things, or whatever the Wachowski faggots. I think they're motivated by spite, which I actually think is funny. Where I think Todd Phillips was motivated by apathy and a paycheck. But I think both were apathetic spite versus apathetic, like, apathy.
I mean, you could apply spite to Joker too, because that butt fucking, that scene, like, they have to be the Irish cop too, like that scene where like all the police officers just surround Joker and rape him, and it's like. It's so mean-spirited. It's literally like, fuck you for liking Joker, fuck you for liking Arthur Fleck, fuck you for thinking this Irish cop was charming at the beginning of the movie. Like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Joker's butt fucked, what are you gonna do?
Well, here's the thing, though. I don't know if that would be deliberate spite. I think that's just the fact that Todd Phillips, every time he has a really good like movie and he tries to make a sequel, doesn't work out well. Like the Hangover series is a perfect case study of that. Because like Hangover 2, like Hangover 1 is like a solid.
Hangover 2 is fun, but yeah, it definitely wasn't as cohesive as the first one.
Oh, let's not even talk
Things
about.
just kind of happened in Hangover 2.
Hey, let's not even talk about Hangover 3.
Oh shit! You want to go to the balconies or the main hall?
Balconies.
Balconies.
Yep.
Alright.
Don't get me started with Hangover 3 though, because I'll fucking tear that movie to shreds.
I never watched Hangover 3.
It is
By
bad.
that point, I was like, that movie's just gonna be bad.
That is a bad movie. That is just an objectively terrible film. It's not even a comedy anymore. It's just like it's like a weird a weirdly paced thriller with like a couple of comedic bits. Like the most comedic bit in the movie was the fucking giraffe getting decapitated.
What? Okay, that happened in Hangover 3? Holy
Yeah, they put it like fucking Zach Galifianakis brought like a fucking giraffe on a fucking convertible and then went under an low underpass and it got like.
Oh jeez.
And it's like, yeah, it was kind of funny. It was like it was so it was like one of those scenes like it's so fucked up you can't help but laugh because how fucked up it is. But it's like that was like the most like comedic scene in the movie. Otherwise, it's like a weirdly paced. I mean, I guess you could say it's a black comedy, but like a black comedy, it didn't. Like the Joker film was more of a black comedy, you know?
Yeah.
This is just black, and it wasn't like cool Sergeant Johnson black. This is like shape store black. Have you seen that meme? Shape store.
Shape store.
Oh, dude, I don't even know how to explain it to you because it's such a weird meme. You want me to try explaining
to
it?
the best of your ability. I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna understand it. I'm technically autistic, medically diagnosed.
Well, you'll
Like
appreciate.
everybody else in the world.
Well, you'll appreciate this then, because hey. Hey, let me tell you. Let me try to explain. It's such a weird thing to explain. Like I gotta send you a clip of it. But it's like the one thing that like AI has generated. Like people who don't even like AI are like actually it's pretty cool. But it's like this kind of examination of urban culture. And it's like you know how like certain urban culture people like have like this very weird materialism where they have to like flex like their new shoes and shit. And, like
yeah, like every single time there's a pair of like white sneakers or a flat brim cap
or some like
superfluous.
some ostentatious like watch or jewelry.
I got a Rolex. Yeah, what does that do? Tell time?
Yeah,
Congrats.
exactly. Then it's like, but here's the great part of it all. It's like they replace all that with like basically simple play school shapes. So like they have a black dude wearing a necklace, but it's just like preschool shape.
Is it rhombus?
Yeah, and it's like a weird kind of like surrealist like thing because they go into like this room and it's like there's like a primal violence, but there's also like a childlike like joy, and it does seem like a like and I don't even mean to, like it's not even meant to be like a racial thing, although some people have made it that. But it's like it very much explains like the mindset of a lot of urbanly, let's say, focused people on like their materialism and shit. And like if I sent you the video, it makes sense. But it's like a new term, like a shape store person, like, and it doesn't just mean black.
It's like a disparagement to people who only play like the fucking newest 2K game and Call of Duty, like just ball and gun games for people.
Yeah, like oh well, there's no games last year. It's like, well, there were a lot of bad games last year, but it's like you didn't hear about Expedition 33. That's a
don't play RPGs. Oh, you're missing out.
Yeah, it's like, oh well, okay, well, I mean, fuck. Even if you just play shooters, like there was a new Mafia game, there's a new Dying Light game. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Well, that's not.
I hope I eventually get the ability to get Old Country. That game looks so fun.
Hey, I bet you by summer it'll be marked down to like $30 probably.
Probably, and that's kind of depressing to think about, because then that just makes me think that game never needed to be fucking $60, $70.
It was $50, Fred.
Oh, that game's actually 50? Oh, thank God. So it probably actually sold well.
Fred, sometimes you gotta stop with the price thing. It's a little bit too chewy. It's a little bit too much. I know games are rip-offs,
You know,
but
Microsoft, I like your games. You just gotta stop chewing the prices.
Oh God, Ubisoft, fucking Christ.
Ubisoft died a screaming death. like Ubisoft wasn't even pretty. Like every developer at Ubisoft was like, please just let us make a video game, and all the corpos are like, no, we have to make our corporate like funded, like our curated product with microtransactions, and it'll sell. Don't worry, it'll sell. What do you mean Shadows didn't sell? Oh fuck! What do you mean?
I don't.
Nobody's
I can't.
Costume packs in Siege either. What the fuck is going on? What do we do?
Add Snake.
Yeah, they did add Snake to Rainbow Six Siege. Holy fuck!
I mean, I'll admit it's
Did they
cool.
add Raiden 2?
Yeah, I'll admit that's a cool addition. The problem is, it's like
I will say that is a really cool addition. Just having like they not only had the Easter egg in Wildlands, they now officially have Solid Snake in universe for Ghost Recon and all the other fucking.
But why?
Franchises.
If only they didn't like fucking make Siege into a fucking another Fortnite type game. Like, you know what I mean?
I know.
Because Siege started out so good.
Because Ironside, like, you can tell Michael Ironside's looking to retire, but they got a sound alike that sounds really good for Sam Fisher. But he's stuck in fucking Rainbow Six Siege.
Fuck!
Oh, god damn it.
God damn it is right. Fuck. That was my fault. That was my oops.
I was almost to you, too. I wonder what was the last thing we had to do.
There has to be a. Let's split up. We'll find it.
The door had
On the
opened.
balconies again.
I'll take the main hall.
Alright. Do you like back doors, Tom?
Yeah, that's right, Marcus.
That's
Marie-
right.
That's why Maria never got pregnant.
I gave her my load. A loaded 44.
Oh god.
Excuse me.
At the end of the stream, I'm gonna send. Fuck! You know what, Fred? I'll take the balcony. Fuck. I gotta send you that. I gotta send you that shape shore.
Let's split
Shape
up. We'll find it faster.
shore. Jesus Christ. Shape store video. Polly Shore, yeah. I gotta send you that shape store video. I'll send it at the end of the stream, and you can react. Cause like anybody watching at that point, just look up shape store on YouTube or TikTok, and you'll see it. Cause I do want to hear Fred's like live reaction, cause it'll be interesting. Because I think you'll be like, yeah, this kind of explains it. Like, it's very ethereal. It's very weird. It's very, like, ethereal. But it's like, yeah, this explains that kind of, like, rampant materialism you see in, like, urban communities. Where, like, at the same...
Well, you see it a lot. Like, not just in urban communities. You see
Yes.
it across, like, social media, like, Mindscape.
Yes.
It's just this addiction to the next new thing.
Even at the point where, like, people will bankrupt themselves to, like, buy something they don't fucking need. You know what I mean? It's, like,
That's the thing that strikes me as odd. The fact that, like, people are buying collector's items when they literally can't afford them. I'm like, just don't.
like here's
It's
the
okay to be able to get the new fucking newfangled, like, bizarro bullshit that just got released.
Yeah. Well, it's like here's something I like to collect. I like to buy fucking Lego sets, but it's like I have so many at this point, and also like I actually wanna budget myself to have like a fucking retirement, so I'm not gonna buy 30,000 things. You know what I mean? It's like people don't know how to do that anymore. It's just you know.
Yeah.
But that
Well,
shape.
it's like I almost wonder if it's like the issue with schooling that we keep seeing over and over again. It's just like these things that we got taught that we barely got taught. That's the scary thing. We barely got taught any of this shit in like middle and high school, and they just aren't teaching like new students how to budget, how to handle taxes, how to reasonably afford stuff when you're on said budget. It's like it's gone completely pear-shaped. It's all measured in half-lives, and that's fucking terrifying.
I wonder though, even if they did teach that these days, because of how like fucking like depressing the situation is in this country for young people with like the H-1Bs replacing them. It's like they probably wouldn't even care at that.
Literally, I hear more and more every day how like people who are my age when they entered the workforce, they just cannot find a fucking job. At least not the job in the field that they like worked hard to get into. Like people who go to college for specific positions and they cannot get those positions.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And by the way, it's like, once again, not to like keep like fucking like harking. Oh fuck. Fuck. Not to keep not to keep harking on the boomers, but it's like, boy, what a generation to like burn the
It really
bridge.
did fuck everything up.
What a
Like,
yeah.
If you want to choose anyone to blame, like the boomers are a pretty good candidate.
Like, they literally pulled the rug from that they were given from under them for every other generation after, and it's like, then they're like,
They selfishly like took every last inch of everything they had and just buried themselves with it. Like
You-
they didn't give it to any of their fucking family. They just took it for themselves and said, "Well, you need to earn this," even though I didn't.
well, it's like, even if they did earn it, it's like they were given like the greatest economic, like, you would have had to have been a fucking retard boomer to not fucking like have had like been able to afford a house or anything back in those days, because like, you know what I mean, like, even if you weren't financially literate, that like they were just like,
Yeah, my parents, when the fucking economy was good, like, we had a house, then we moved to another house, and then the economy collapsed and we lost everything.
yeah. But I'm talking like the boomers that are in like their 70s and 80s. That cohort. They were the ones that.
And you know for a fact all these motherfuckers still have money.
Oh
Unless
yeah.
they blew it all on fucking drugs.
Wow. No, we're subsidizing their drugs, Fred, because we're paying for their Social Security.
Can we just get rid of the concept of Social Security? Because I know I'm not going to profit off of it. What's the fucking point?
Well, I think we should have the option to get what we paid in back and like basically like duck out of the system if we want to. Well, like,
That would be the ideal solution, but you know what that means? Less money for the government that they can embezzle.
well, that's why Trump set up that thing for young people. Did you see that? Like, newborns in the next 4 years get like $1,000 from their like to invest in the stock market. It's being funded by private entities. Like, it's not even taxpayer funded. It's like actually the guy that runs Dell, shout out to him. Him and his wife donated like $6 billion to it, and like a bunch of the
Damn.
yeah. And it's like, it's actually a great thing. It's like, that would be a way better thing than Social Security. Like, just give, like, if you gave Americans $1,000 to invest each year, that would actually work out better than Social Security. And
Yeah, plus, like, if you're a smart investor, that money is just going to accumulate. You don't, like, in an ideal world, you don't touch your investments.
Oh.
It's just something that just accumulates wealth that you don't really need to pay attention to.
Two great things though. First of all, parents can't withdraw. Like, it has to be
Dead end.
oh, you're gonna move the wall. Yeah.
You gotta move that over a little bit more.
But the Trump
It's right.
the Trump accounts can't be withdrawn until the child is like an adult, you know, which is great. So it doesn't like allow somebody to like fuck them over. And the other thing too is it's non-taxable, except in California, where of course Gavin Newsom is going to wants to collect taxes on the Trump accounts that they're setting up for little kids. It's like, what a piece of shit.
Just what a fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like the thing that I have biggest issue, like the thing that I have the biggest issue with, isn't the fact that he's taking anything at all. It's the fact that the motherfucker already has plenty, already has enough. Gavin Newsom is never going to spend a day where he has to ever go hungry, and yet he still thinks he needs to take from people who need it. Fuck that motherfucker.
And that's the best option the Democrats have for 2028, apparently. Like,
Well, it's because they knew if they weren't stealing from all the taxpayers, they'd all be fucking bankrupt. That's the fucking problem. These people literally don't have an actual job or any amount of revenue. They all got rich off of us.
Yeah. Well, I think unless the Republicans really pick a fucking retard, I don't see them having
There
an
ain't
issue.
no fucking way the Republicans are gonna pull the right move. At this point, I've given up. Like, fucking Christ.
Yeah, well, you're Mr. fucking Dower. I think things will work out, but listen.
Have I been wrong?
On occasion, yes.
On occasion, yes.
Less times than
Less times than I've been right.
No, I was gonna say
It's a shame. I don't like being right. I hate being right about things that are shit.
Yeah.
But it's like I literally have formed this idea in my head where I cannot trust anything, and it's proven me right more often than not.
Yeah, but when it proves
It's
you're
sad because I want to trust people. I like the idea of like people just working together for no other reason than the benefit of the whole, which is ironically communistic if you think about it. But I'm not fucking communist because I know communism doesn't fucking work because the only purpose of communism is to usurp more power so people can't complain about you having the power. That's not what I want.
well.
Damn, that guy's head popped.
Oh yeah. But going back to what I was gonna tell you.
Yeah.
So now it's looking like, and I look at. I mean, this is what a lot of the I think voters would also probably lead to better success for whoever's going to be this like follow up to Trump is Vance just does not have the favorability that like Trump does. He's okay as a VP. I don't have an issue with him really.
Well, he's too closely tied like to Trump anyway. Like anybody who ran in a campaign with Trump is just going to be immediately black
So the guy,
the entirety of the fucking voting demographic.
So the guy that's going to probably like I think be the leading candidate, and I don't really see anything bad about him. And it seems like he's a pretty like straight-laced guy. Is Marco Rubio, and I will say like
Rubio has been like kind of the sleeper hit nobody expected. It's kind of bizarre how many wins that man has.
He's soft-spoken, unlike Trump, but he's also I feel like he's the guy when like Trump's like fuming. He's the guy that like somehow gets Trump to calm down a little bit when he's like.
If I can say something bizarre, he reminds me of Ted Cruz, except without all the memes.
Yeah, and also he reminds me of Ted Cruz without being like look at Ted Cruz. I don't hate as much as I used to, but Ted Cruz is a fucking weasel. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
He's like a non-weaselly version of Ted.
He's a snake.
Yeah, but he's an entertaining one. I'll give him that. He's an entertaining motherfucker. He's actually got like a weird like energy to him. The problem is he's like JD Vance has like a weird energy to him, just like Ted Cruz. That's why I think Marco Rubio would actually be the best one. And also
like say what you want about what I said, but like the moment that I kind of lost faith in him was. Unfortunately, ironically, when I realized he had an Indian wife, I was like, I don't trust that. That seems like a plan. That doesn't seem kosher. Ironically.
Not good.
So I think though, even though usually it's the VP that tries to run for president after, I think like they had like a polling thing and it was like big wigs in the party and like they were all like, yeah, we need to just basically kick fucking JD to the side and take Rubio. And it's like, well, look, that's politics. It's like the guy.
Well, we have 4 years of him to be a VP. Like everybody, like people keep talking about this presidency, like it's in its like it's halfway through, but it's in its infancy right
Yeah,
now.
We still got over 3 years.
We might see a change that might change everybody's opinion by the second year.
Well, my big thing is like, let's look at. I don't have an issue with us fucking bombing Iran. I just don't want it to turn into a land war. I don't want it to turn into a land war. So as long as that doesn't happen, I'm fine with it.
The ideal that we would get out of Iran is, hey, we bombed all your shithead murdering zealots. Now you guys can take over.
And let me tell you,
Which is what I hope happens. I hope the people of Iran actually take the power for themselves and make something. Like, just get rid of this, like, ass-backwards zealotism that has been straitjacketing Iran and the Middle East for so fucking long, for too fucking long.
Hey, I'm gonna give you like the blunt way of saying it. There's too many hot Persian women to be fucking stuck in beekeeper suits.
Yeah. Well, it's like, plus, like, the only reason, once again, the Islamist regime keeps women down to the degree they do is because A, they fear them, and B, it's just more power. It's just another form of control. You control the reproductive factories. I'm not saying this because I'm a sexist. I'm saying this because Muslims legit believe this about women. You control the reproductive factories. You control who creates the armies. You control the future generations. You control the citizenry. But the problem is, they pissed off and murdered every woman in Iran.
Isn't it funny that like liberals have like a wet dream about that Handmaid's Tale show because it's like
it's happening in Iran, and
yeah,
they do nothing to prevent it.
because it's not white Christians that are the villain.
No, it's not the convenient truth. It's the actual truth.
Yeah. Are you quoting that?
Fuck that motherfucker.
Hey, I gotta give him some credit though. That is a catchy title. You gotta give him that.
The inconvenient truth. Yeah.
That is
because it is true. People don't like the truth if it comes from an inconvenient place.
Yeah.
If it comes from a place they disagree with, they will immediately discount it or outright remove it.
You know, Fred is actually the embodiment of sometimes an inconvenient truth. Because look at, like, even earlier, I'm like, Fred, stop being such a nihilistic fucking prick. But he's right. He's right. He doesn't like to be right either, but he's right. God damn you,
Yeah.
Fred. Can you?
I still am kicking myself for the fucking Disney Plus debacle, because I was hoping every single fucking day that it's just like, oh, I was being a dick, I was just being an asshole. Lo and behold, streaming services fuck the consumer like every other business on earth. They're like, yep, that fucking tasty Mickey Mouse dick real feels good on your tonsils, doesn't it?
You blew Mickey Mouse?
And then he comes.
All right, Fred. I gotta see this. Was Minnie watching?
No, Minnie's fucking Pluto.
Was
Not even Goofy, just Pluto.
No, Goofy was watching, and he's in a cuck cheer
Goofy
crying.
was watching Pluto give Red Rocket to Minnie over there.
Yeah. Turns out Cable was actually the better deal all along.
You think Goofy knows who the mother of Max is? I don't think he does.
Oh.
Definitely doesn't know the father of Max, considering that one Milkman episode.
Oh man. What was going on in Toontown?
A little bit of everything, apparently. Chains, it's gonna be a problem.
Here's my question. What grown adult male in the Gears of War universe can even play a piano here? Their fucking fingers are wider than like 2 piano keys.
I bet you Marcus Phoenix could.
I'm telling you, if you fucking if you put their fingers against those pianos, that motherfucker's gonna be laying down 2 or 3 keys when he presses 1.
Ah, my fingers are too stubby.
I'm trying to play Moonlight Sonata and it comes out to Root Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Bear, get out of the way. Ah, God.
I never told you this, but my last name is Carmine.
Oh, God.
So just blow my head off.
Marcus, do me a favor. Kill me. Kill me before we ever find my wife. But what? Just do it. I think it's going to be a bad sign if I ever find my wife.
Blow me away.
Only the strongest will survive unless your wife fucking dies.
Ashes to ashes, dust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Oh.
Asses to asses, butts to butts.
That's Hey, that doesn't happen till Gears 5, Fred. Stop spoiling it.
Marcus, I love you. Dom, I don't swing that way. Well, I guess I'm gonna kill myself.
So if we ever continued our Gears like playthroughs, are we gonna like go through all the entries? Are you gonna?
Honestly, like, I wouldn't mind doing 2 and 3 after this, but we'll only do it on the harder difficulties if you choose to. I think we're gonna avoid the highest difficulty.
What are you gonna do What are you gonna do, Fred, when I fly back up here? Fucking tie you to a chair and make you play Gears 5? Go up.
Honestly, if you fly up here, I'm gonna force you to play it on the highest difficulty.
I hate that game. I fucking...
Fuck it. I only ever played Gears 4. I never got a chance to suffer through Gears 5.
I kind of want...
All I know is that game had health bars, and I was immediately like, I'm out.
I kind of would like to play it though as a co-op thing because I hate it. I despise that game with every I don't hate 4. I have a lot of problems.
But the game has a proper co-op, right?
It does. I played it with Austin and I was miserable the entire.
That's probably only the only redeeming quality is that they got proper co-op.
So I'll tell you, I hate 5. I don't hate 4. I have a lot of issues with 4, but I don't hate it. I think it's a mediocre.
4 has a lot of Marvel writing. That's the biggest issue with 4.
Here's my distinction. 4 is a mediocre game, but I still consider it to be a Gears of War game. 5 is not even a Gears of War game at that point. 5 is an abomination, and I feel bad when I played through that game with Austin, because I probably acted like a fucking dick because of how bad the game was. And like when a game is so bad and you play co-op, it's like the fucking Game Grumps Sonic 06 debacle. It's like...
God.
At this point, well, that's because Aaron's a fucking faggot, but...
Yeah, that's besides the point, though.
But you know what I mean, though. Even if he wasn't, sometimes the game is so bad it can lead to fucking nonsense.
Yeah, but that game's like Limbo of the Lost, where it's it's broken, but in just the right way. You won't lose too much progress.
Well, that's the thing too. It's
tougher.
I don't know how someone could get mad at that game. I would be laughing my ass off. It's bad, funny bad. I don't know why people.
The only time I can understand people being angry at Sonic 06 is when it was freshly released. When it was brand new and Sonic fans have been waiting for a game for ages, and then they get 06 and it's just what the fuck is this Final Fantasy bestiality bullshit?
I would agree with you, except for the fact that 95% of the Sonic fan base should be used for Crimea.
To be fair, if I was Sonic, I would kiss the fuck out of that princess.
Green glowing light.
Brett, I was just about to insult the Sonic fan base. I'm glad you saved me there, because they probably with how many.
I have to lower the bar, otherwise we might start talking about Chris Chan.
With how many Sonic fans are fucking trooned out retards, I'm not gonna make fun of them because they might.
It's a shocking margin.
Or it's the worst thing you get with Mario fans or by the way, I say this as a Nintendo fucking slob, but the worst thing you get with Mario fans are people that defend Nintendo's terrible business practices, which I don't defend, even though I like their shit. It's they do have bad business practices. But it's so the worst thing you're gonna get with them is a fucking old school fucking console fanboy. You know what I mean? Or maybe you do occasionally get the Bowsette fans. It's they're not even that bad. It's the worst Bowsette fan is still tamer than 90% of the fucking Sonic the Hedgehog fucking fan base. And I like the Sonic games. It's just that's a series that might be up there with Deltarune with fucking weird fucking fan bases that actively don't play the games either. It's the Persona. You were bringing that up earlier, Persona. Persona has a problem.
It's wild to think that a majority of Persona fans haven't ever played any of the entries when they are all easily accessible. You can play all of them right now.
Even not even the fucking some ways inferior remake of 3. It's at least play it. I mean, at least play something. Even if it's a bad
the
Persona
most you're
game.
Missing out on is a few missions that some fucking political ideologue got bent out of shape about. But other than that, the game is almost feature complete with better graphics and quality of life improvements that the original should have had.
And it's like $20 now. It's like, you know what I mean? Well, then again, like, do these people even play video games in general is the real question. That might be the question.
Honestly, part of me wonders if they interact with everything through, like, Let's Plays and stuff. But then again, when we were growing up, that's what we fucking did. The problem was we actually kind of, in a weird sort of symbiotic way, interacted with the video games that we were watching. Because usually, like, us watching a Let's Play led to us asking, like, somebody or scraping together the money to purchase the game we saw that we thought looked cool. And otherwise, if we didn't think it looked cool, at least we were just seeing something as is, played by another individual.
Even if it was, even if that individual was DSP.
I ain't even gonna lie. Like, back in the day, like, DSP, not the worst person to watch video games through. At least he was trying.
Well, he did at one point have a fan base, and he was not like.
If anything, he still technically has a fan base.
Okay.
They just are a little more
retarded.
Insane.
Look.
Where are we supposed to go? What are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Here's my thing about DSP though.
Reach Gimgat station, deliver mapping data. How do we get that? What the fuck? Where are these enemies coming from?
We gotta route some power. We gotta do this. Here's my thing about DSP. DSP is an insufferable asshole. His fan base is retarded, but the people that are like his, like, I'm not talking about like the people like us where we laugh at like the stupid shit that he does. I'm talking like.
No, I full on. I appreciate Phil. In a weird way, I want Phil to knock his shit off so he can just succeed in spite of everything.
Yeah. But there's people that legitimately hate him to the point where they would swat him.
These people want him dead, and it's bizarre. It's scary.
And it's like don't make me have to like actually defend DSP because you're so fucking insane. Like
he's a piece of shit. He fucked over so many of the people that he knew, like, for no monetary gain whatsoever.
Yeah. Once again, it's kind of like the Billy Mitchell paradigm. It's like, it's a guy I hated, but now I don't even hate him anymore. Like, I have issues with him still, but it's like, now I just see him as like an 80s movie villain. It's like, the people that were like trying to expose this guy as a so-called cheater turned out to be like way worse than the guy they were trying to expose. It's like weird. It's like why are you making videos on a guy when you have like more skeletons in your closet? It's like, make a video.
The hypocrisy is definitely the most bizarre thing. Like trying to seem holier than thou when your shit stinks worse.
I just don't trust Australians. That's what I learned.
There's a few good ones, but yeah. Like, Australians are either really cool or, like,
obnoxious scumbags.
Just as bad as the fucking, like, Democrats around here.
Yeah, and by the way, like, if you're a cool Australian, all the power to you. But I will say this, like, with Canadians, like, they even like their libtard fuckery, they're generally nice people for the most part. Like, Australians, it's, like, very weird, because they're either, like, the coolest fucking chillest, like, fucking motherfuckers you'll know, or they're the most slimy motherfuckers to speak the English vernacular. They, in some ways, are worse than, like, the, like, New Delhi Indians, in terms of their, like, scammery. Like, it's a very weird thing. I don't know how to define it, but there's a fucking Nintendo YouTuber, Beat-em-Ups. I cannot stand that motherfucker. I could not stand him before it was cool to hate on him. He's a weird fucking wrench, and I'm not even gonna get into it, but fuck him and fuck every fucking person that thinks he's an entertaining YouTuber.
I finally found the valve.
He's a clickbait motherfucker. I can't fucking stand him. His channel fucking sucks. He has no fucking talent, and he's a fucking poser. Alright.
Oh shit!
God damn it, Fred, I'm angry. I can't stand that fucking. I can't stand that fucking guy. There's not a lot of
people who piss me off that much. Don't even worry.
There's not a lot of YouTubers that I like legitimately could like even if I had the chance to meet, like, even YouTubers I don't like, I would probably at least be civil with them. That guy I would just like walk out of the room. Like, that's how much I despise that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like It's like a Hassan Piker. You know what I mean? Like here, I'll give you a parallel. I don't like Ethan Klein, like H3H3, but I have a feeling that if I was in the room with him, I could probably at least have like
I could probably have a decent conversation with the motherfucker. We would agree on everything.
Yeah. But I could at
least reasonably expect him to treat me like a human being.
But Hassan Piker, I would just be like, nope, I'm out. Thank you.
Yeah, Hassan Piker is one of those kinds of people who you're looking at him, and it's like you're looking at him, and you're wondering, what's going on in your head, buddy? Are you imagining all the ways you can wear my face, or are you just 10,000 miles away from here?
His dog died!
Who died?
The 3-year-old dog he had.
What? No, wait, what? You're talking about the big beautiful Australian Shepherd.
I feel like I heard that story. Hold on, let me check that. Because that might be fucking...
I think it's an Australian Shepherd. It's a big, beautiful dog.
I swear
it's almost like a Saint Bernard Australian Shepherd mix. That dog is not dead. Tell me that right now.
I'm looking it up with Grok right now. Oh no, it was a rumor.
If that dog is dead, I'm gonna take out all my fucking rage on this goddamn Brumac.
No, it's not. It was a bullshit rumor. Now it's. I'll give you the horrible backstory about it. Like why people. It was when the Iranian fucking bombing campaign. Some fucking shithead made it up. Cause like I guess the logic people would think is like Hassan's so triggered he fucking killed his dog, which. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know if I'd put that past Hassan Piker, sadly. Like, that motherfucker, like, you know, he doesn't value human life, he doesn't value animal life.
Yeah, he's a fucking Turkish Muslim. Of course he doesn't care about any life other than himself. The only power he cares to accumulate for is for himself.
Have you seen this trend of, like, a lot of, like, Turkey keeps doing these archaeological digs, and then they keep finding out that everything that, like, they base their history on was actually Greek? And then it's like, oh, you guys actually were invaders and you took, like, over a Greek colony. It was actually Persian and Greek, like what is Turkey today? It was, like, half Persian, half Greek. It's like, oh, you were a bunch of fucking goat fuckers that came in there and you took, like, someone else's culture. And, like, why isn't that, like, a critique? Where's the people? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, because, you know, Greeks aren't part of a protected class.
Not to mention Muslims, for whatever reason, get all the ass pats in the world, even though they're literally a fucking monkey race.
It's like, oh,
I will say that outright. Muslims have no fucking evolution to them at all.
Well, it's literally a Klingon religion that they follow. It's a Klingon
It's a warlike tribe that never fucking evolved, that somehow made it to the modern era. It's baffling.
Well, then, like, everything that's, like, Mediterranean, they conquered North Africa, and then they appropriated, like, here's a term left.
It's like the audacity of these fucking people. They always try to claim all these fucking cultural, like, things, and it's like, no, you stole them all.
Like the gyro or euro. It's like a Greek thing.
Yeah.
It's a Greek thing, and you're trying to say it's yours, and you're lying motherfuckers.
Yeah. Curry, specifically Indian. Not necessarily a Muslim dish.
Yeah. It's just, you know, and it's like people want to critique Israel for doing that shit. It's like, fine, critique them for doing that shit. But let's not say that the, you know, it's like you have two piles of shit and everybody keeps looking at the one. It's like we're ignoring the other. Like Sam Hyde actually was making fun of this guy he had on. It was like some old boomer who was like anti-Israel. And then like even Sam Hyde's like, well, why do you have to defend Islam to like critique Israel? Like, why can't you critique both? Why? Like sometimes
why play this fucking tit for tat game?
Sometimes the enemy of your enemy is actually your enemy.
Yeah.
You know.
So sometimes even more emphatically so.
Yeah, it's like, Although that fucking Tyler Oliveira, the thing he uncovered, those people need to go. They need to be sent out of this country.
Like Nick Shirley, Tyler Oliveira, they're only doing what should have been done years ago. They're telling the truth as it is.
Wait, it's back to that term, which Al Gore shithead, but like He came up with a great term. It's an inconvenient truth.
Convenient truth.
Yep. What a great slogan.
That's like I don't have the best opinion of Bush, but he coined a great phrase: the soft bigotry of low expectations.
You know what I think? I think if Bush had not picked Cheney as his VP, Bush would have been remembered as one of the best presidents of the 21st century. It's just
Bush was dealing with the Iraq invasion, which wasn't going to paint him in a good light no matter what.
But who is
like look at Trump right now? Like, he did the best thing for Iranians that he could have, which is get rid of their murdering bastard regime. And still, people are like, Trump shouldn't have done that. Trump had no right. It's retarded.
It's, but like, what I was gonna say though, like the thing is, yeah, the Iraq invasion. If Cheney wasn't his VP though, I don't know if that would have happened. That's the thing. Like, Cheney was literally put in there to like basically do all of like the militaristic stuff that Bush was like not really interested in doing. Bush was just the figurehead of it all. Like, Cheney is like a weird oddity in American history because he was like the only VP that in some ways had more power than the president. He's a very weird individual.
Yeah. Plus, that fucker was a warmonger.
Oh yeah. Hey,
pick me up. Shit.
Lucky shot.
So yeah, shoot this bastard in the legs, and I guess he bends down long enough to shoot his driver.
Hey, credit to Dick Cheney. He was not anywhere near Epstein Island. He bombed children not because he's a satanic pedophile. He just did it for the love of the game.
Not, like, as much as you want to take that as a silver lining, I guess.
Somebody said that.
Somebody shot you in the face because you were a quail, not for any other reason.
Yeah. He was just an old-fashioned warmonger. I think that's the best way to sum it up. He was a fucking... He was a chicken hawk.
If you want to equate fascism to anybody, Dick Cheney's a good runner-up.
Yeah, he actually, you know what? That's actually...
He was a jingoistic fascist. Say what you want, he was.
Yeah. It's hilarious when they say that about Trump, because, like, Trump is many things. A fascist he is not. Yeah.
Like, the worst you could try to paint Trump as is a populist, and oh dear, oh god, he supports people. Unlike you.
Well, because Hitler used populism to get his support. Like, anybody that's a populist is now automatically Hitler in their minds because they're retards. It's like, oh,
everybody is automatically Hitler in their minds because they know as long as they call everybody else Hitler, that means all the rest of the money goes to them.
So then my question to them is like, so was FDR a fascist? He was a populist. Was JFK a fascist? He was a populist.
Well, no, they're all dead.
Oh, I see.
Trump keeps dodging death, so we can still shit on him.
Which, by the way, I think people forgot, but the Iranians were involved allegedly in that second. Remember the second assassination attempt when he was golfing down in Mar-a-Lago and there was the fucking nutcase?
Yeah.
Not the first one, but the second one. That guy had like connections to like the Iranian government. I'm pretty sure. Like that was like what. So it's like, you know, it's not like the Iranians really were a like neutral party. And if anything, they were a huge funder of like terrorism. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the reason why terrorism attacks happen is because of like incompetence in our government. But at the end of the day, it's like the Iranians like their government is a nefarious entity internally and externally. And like you said, I hope that all of like the bombing campaigns we're doing gives the Iranian people like the leverage to get rid of their fucking authoritarian government and bring back what they used to have.
Because the ideal I don't want a fucking puppet government. I don't want these proxy wars anymore. I don't want us to go in and play world police for a fucking nation that doesn't want to help itself. I want us to remove the bastard that's fucking causing issues and killing people indiscriminately and let the people decide for once what they want to do after that motherfucker is gone.
Like we did in Venezuela. Look at how smooth of an operation that was. That was like fucking pitch perfect. It was like in and out, wham bam, thank you, man.
You, Brumac. I shall yelling. How is that big motherfucker faster than you fat fucks? What the fuck is your problem? Get the lead out. That was a cool effect. I like that. The way the electricity danced across him for a sec, that was neat.
Yeah, this game has cool fucking moments. It's got a lot of great.
Well, seriously, like every one of these remasters, my biggest issue with it is the file size. They did a lot of legitimately really good stuff to it. Like, if I imagined somebody was trying to modernize Gears of War, I can't think of any better way to do it than what the people did for this game. The only thing I wish they did was fucking compress something so it's not 100 gigabytes to download.
My biggest problem too with these current gen consoles is the fact that they require these very high speed like external drives. Like you had, like I was telling you about that, and it's like if the prices had gone down, like, and the prices haven't gone down anymore because of the fucking AI boom. Like it's crazy. So it's like, you know, I mean, here's my thing. It's like SSDs are great and they're better than hard drives, but it's like, why couldn't you have like a thing like this? Why couldn't you have like the files, like the really, like, this is weird to say, but like why couldn't you have like a hybrid approach where, like, let's say there's a game that is like a big ass game like this and they can't compress the textures or files. Why couldn't, like, you keep like 20 gigs on an SSD and then the other 80 gigs on a hard drive? Because you can get a, like, you
Split the difference so it's less like pain on the console.
Yeah, but like, you know what I mean? Like the things that are really necessary to load really fast because of the way that games are made these days. Like, I understand that, but why couldn't you like split it so like you can have an external giant fucking 8 terabyte hard drive? Because you get like an 8 terabyte hard drive for like $150. Like, it's like, those are dirt cheap and you get a ton of space out of them. So why not? Why, like, there's got to be a way to do that. I imagine. I don't know. I'm not a fucking developer, but
Well, the problem is we don't know the technicals. We just know like what's possible because of what we've seen before. But the problem is everybody who knows the technicals like insists that it has to be this way. There's no other way to do it. And all I have to say is, well, you don't know how to do it any other way because nobody's ever taught you.
well,
The issue with most kids today, nobody in a position knows what the fuck the guy who came before even did to get things to work so well.
well, it's like the sobering fact too. Like, not to go back to like what I was talking about earlier, but like, you know, I'm reading through the history of Apple, the book that came out for their 50th anniversary, and it's like the things that like Steve Wozniak, you know, that's the other dude that was like the co-founder of Apple, who's like the opposite of Jobs. He's like the chillest motherfucker on the planet. Everybody loves him. Even people that like hate Apple, like, because there's people that hate Apple, they're like, oh yeah, but like Woz is a cool guy. Like like that motherfucker programmed Breakout in like 4 days. Like, he made a game in 4 days. Because he worked for Atari. Him and Jobs worked for Atari, actually, funny enough. That's how they actually got like the like some of their funding was through this guy who's wait to hear this story. The guy's still alive. He's in his 90s. He just did an interview because, you know, his name is Ronald Wayne. He was like, so he was already in his 40s when Apple was trying to get founded. He was actually the third founder of Apple. He would have been entitled to 10% of Apple's shares when they had went public. And if he held on to them, he would literally be like one of the richest men in the world. He'd have like hundreds of billions of dollars. But he was like worried about Apple going into default. So he left Apple after 11 days and got $800 as like his money back. And then, like, you know what I mean? Like, that motherfucker, like, he doesn't regret it, which I actually think is pretty cool. But he's like, you know, I was like,
I can respect that.
could you imagine though, like, fucking like you co-found like what becomes like one of the most valuable things in like human history, and then it's like, yeah,
Oh, dude, I'd be fucking kicking myself. Not even funny.
but like, what I was gonna say,
Considering all my financial issues, if I pulled some bullshit like that, I don't even know what I'd do with myself. I'd probably like pick 4 days, drink myself half to death on 3 of them and try to recuperate on the 4th.
But like, the thing I was gonna say is like, it's amazing when you look at like early computer history, like the way that like a lot of early computers were basically put together with like shoestrings and fucking hope. It's like, it's
literally some shit that shouldn't have worked. Like, these people were smart enough and savvy enough to get it to.
well, it's like even like the 360, like I love that generation, but even then, like there was the beginnings of like poor optimization if you look back in a weird way.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, you know, like you think about the 360, that's a system that had 512 megabytes of RAM. And you look at that today and it's like, well, that's nothing. But it's like, you go back to the fucking original, like, PCs, like the Commodore PET and Apple II, they shipped with 4 kilobytes of RAM. That's crazy. That's crazy that in that 20-year period from like the original personal computers to the 360, you know, like we went from like kilobytes to gigabytes. We're still on gigabytes of RAM. It's like more than it used to be, but it's like nowadays they like have all.
It's exponentially.
Plenty of Locust on board. You gotta get
Well,
going.
it is, but it isn't, because here's the thing. It's like, if we're being honest, Fred, like, yeah, there are things that you see in games today that I don't think you could have done on earlier consoles. Like, the one game that really stands out in my mind is Death Stranding 2. Like, that game actually feels like it couldn't have been made on an earlier system.
Yeah, that game is definitely a next-gen, like, toy box of a bunch of different bullshit.
But, like, 90% of, like, the games that come out on, like, the current-gen consoles, like, they're just literally just more advanced, like, versions of games that existed on the 360 and PS3. There's not a lot of things that I think that couldn't have been made back in the day. Even like there might have been some compromises, but like, you know, nothing. There's not a lot that truly feels like groundbreaking. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It happens every. We're at the last area. Jesus Christ. We're at the.
You just realized?
What the fuck? What?
I said we were, like, coming up to the end.
Dude, maybe we should do Gears 2 like next stream. Maybe we should just like get through these.
Nah, I'm game.
And then we'll fucking and then we'll make a decision. Here's
Got him though.
here's the decision we're gonna make though. At the end of 3, we're gonna say, do we want to end on a good note or do we want to go down a dark path?
Let's go down the dark path. I've already decided.
You want to do 4 and 5?
Chaos route, baby.
You want to do?
I see 2.
Do you want to do 4 and 5 after we do?
Hell yeah. I own 4. I would have to purchase 5.
Well, purchase it used. Don't give that game any.
I'll figure out some way to get it for like dirt cheap. I'll probably go to our local like mom and pop and see if they got a copy.
They're probably got
Stained by some cat who hated it for existing.
probably piss stained by the employees there because they probably.
Piss stained by the person who bought it. He just bought it and right out the box he's like, I know this is gonna be shit. Took a piss on it.
It's probably the cheapest. It's probably, other than like an old Madden game, it's probably like the cheapest game you could buy there. It's probably like.
God damn, what an impressive set piece. Just look at all this fucking shit going by, man.
Look at the skybox. Look at the skybox.
This was in the original game. The only difference is now the fidelity is higher.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Look what they.
People
Like,
really should play, like, not just the game, but the OG Gears of War.
Open this door.
don't play it on an original 360 model. Make sure you get like one of the later models that won't blow up.
No, get the early model that red rings a fuck ton.
This cutscene right here in your system red ring. Dude, can you imagine how angry you'd be back in the day? You're about to beat the game and you get to this and in your system red rings.
Like how the cereal box is next to the Berserk in that scene. I forget what's on the cereal box, but it's a reference to something.
Fine, go to plan B.
We're gonna go to Plan B.
Hell no. Shit.
Yeah.
Is there anything special we have to do, or are we just killing this motherfucker through sheer gunfire?
Left bumper, eliminate Berserker threat. Okay, we just gotta kill this somehow.
It's leaking emulsion.
How do I kill you? Oh, coupler release. We gotta fucking send this bitch off the back end. Where's the couplers? Okay, I see it. Okay, let's try to lead her to the last car, and then we gotta hit this button to see if we can get rid of her.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this button right now.
You'd only be getting rid of me.
No, I can't do that. Rhea, on the other hand, well, we'll see.
Oh, man. Poor fucking Dom.
Yeah, Dom out of everybody gets it the roughest. The only runner-up that I would even put even close is the guy from 2, who you find at the beginning. It's like, oh man, you're invincible, and then later on in the game you find him, and Marcus gives him a shotgun, and immediately the guy turns it on himself and blows his own brains out because he got tortured so bad. God damn, that ragdoll fucked up.
Wow, they kept the original physics after all.
Contact!
Like I said, like the only thing I can imagine the only reason this game is so huge is because of the textures, like because of how high res they are.
The door's open.
Well, maybe they're doing 2, which is why the Oblivion remaster is so big. Where the Oblivion remaster, you're literally running 2 games at once, right? It's the original game engine, and then it's Unreal Engine 5 graphics thing over. That's why that game is like.
Why would they do it that way?
In the words of Todd Howard, it just works. Don't question it.
You're using the original as a proprietary
Fred.
software. Just.
Don't question Todd. Don't question Todd, Fred.
I don't know the logistics, but there must be a way to bring it into the modern engine and just use that to run the fucking game. Why are you running it off of 2 engines?
Because it's
2
Todd.
engines isn't necessary for a chainsaw kill.
Because it's Todd Howard.
This is why I installed titty mods on your games, Todd.
Good. You'll be running it out of 2 engines when we do the Fallout 3 remaster. Who are you gonna?
Who am I kidding? I don't do titty mods. I just install mods that give all my women 6-pack abs.
You gonna do that in the Fallout 3?
By the way, crystal clear muscle maps for Skyrim. Really nice mod if you really like attractive but fit women.
Are you gonna do that in Fallout 3 when that game actually does get remastered? By the way, that is like.
Honestly, I am worried that the Creation Club is going to reach its final form of insufferability for Fallout 3 Remastered. But I bet you every mod for Fallout 3 Remastered is going to be paid for.
Well, here's the thing. That the funniest part is everybody's talking about that game. It's literally leaked now. The fucking McFarlane Toys leaked their upcoming action figure sets, and they have Fallout.
Tell me they got the T-51B winterized. Tell me.
I'm pretty sure that's I think that made one of the action figures, and then write in bold print for the McFarlane Toys action figures. It goes Fallout 3 Remastered. And it's why did they announce it during the show when everybody was watching the show? We know you're doing it.
Because Bethesda at this point is
retarded.
Yeah, they're basically the invalid of the games industry. Any right decision they make wrong. Any wrong decision they somehow manage to get right. It's so bizarre.
Todd's just in a boardroom. Let's make this game reasonably priced.
Hey guys, how about we just not fuck it up this time? What do you mean, Todd? We planned to fuck it up from the beginning.
But
that's kind of the issue.
But Fred, that's the beauty of the Oblivion remaster, because it's like a grotesque file size. It's running a grotesque set of engines, 2 engines on one. Yet it is beautiful.
For as beautiful as that fucking game is, it almost disappoints me that it's ran on 2 engines, because it's... God it's unnecessary.
I will, to its credit, the reason why they have to do that is Oblivion had really weird scripting, and I think that they threw out some of the sauce. Like, I don't think they kept everything. I think they had to do it because otherwise
Of course they did.
Because they literally would have had to rebuild the entire game from scratch, which you think would be easy, but I guess was not in their budget. I agree with you. It's like, it is retarded, but I think there actually was like a legit reason for why they had to do it. It is comically retarded, but like it is still a beautiful game. Like the thing that really impresses me is the fact that they
on stream the other day, like last week. I think it was last week. I did the mission where you close the Oblivion gates, and the fact that is like they did everything they could to make that seem like a bombastic, like epic sort of thing that you're doing. You are closing a gate of hell. There's fire spouting out from the ground. Everything's either dark or like surrounded by creatures and devils, and everything's on fire, and it's beautiful. And I'm like, this is why I get why remasters for games like Oblivion deserve to exist. But the file size is ridiculous.
I agree.
I don't want to play the Oblivion remaster if it's the only fucking game that I can play.
Hey, here's the thing though. What was I gonna say? It's something tangential what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying, but the Oblivion Fallout. The thing that I really like though is that they managed to like actually for the first time actually have the characters lip syncing match up to what they're saying. Like,
yeah, I like that the lip flaps aren't just ba 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 ba. When they say Sally sold seashells down by the seashore, she actually fucking said that shit.
which that's gonna be so surreal seeing that with the Fallout 3 remaster, because I imagine they're gonna do it with that game too. And it's like, it's gonna be funny that the game.
Honestly, Fallout 3's like lip tracking in that game wasn't too bad, because that was like that game came out after Oblivion, right?
Yeah, but it's still gonna be funny seeing like the way more realistic lip movements, because like Fallout 4 tried to be way more cinematic, yet Fallout 3 with the remaster will actually have like better like, you know, character interactions in the game that try to be cinematic. I just think that's funny. And it's like, hey, maybe we shouldn't have tried, like, and it's not even the fault of like the, I don't know, like I don't have an.
But the weird thing about Fallout 4 is they oversimplified like stuff that they should have put more effort into, but they put a lot of effort into stuff that really no one asked for. Like, I will say, like, without a shadow of a doubt, no one really cared about the base building in Fallout 4. But goddamn, if you really wanted to spend some time doing it, it was in-depth and fun to work with.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is too, it's like, I don't know how you feel about this. My thing is like, I didn't mind that like they made the protagonist like have like a voice. My problem was the fact that like the dialogue options were stunted. Like it was like,
yeah,
like it wasn't that you had a voice. It's like it was just that like the quality of like what you said was like lower than like the previous games where you didn't have a voice. Like a game that has like full
like,
voice.
9 times out of 10, if you pick a sarcastic option, your guy's just being a fucking
You've only got a few more
smarmy
seconds.
dickhead.
They should have just. I know this probably wouldn't have been possible, but they should have just licensed the Mass Effect fucking dialogue wheel.
Well, I was about to say, like, I almost want to say, like, you can blame the problems with Fallout 4's dialogue system on Mass Effect, because around the time Mass Effect 3 was freshly on the market.
And it had a very streamlined dialogue wheel.
They streamlined the fuck out of Mass Effect 3 to the point where on PC people are desperately trying to mod that shit to give people choices again. Because Mass Effect 3's biggest problem is you would pick a dialogue option, and then
you don't have much time.
Shepard would just start talking
For about 10
and
minutes.
start talking for you.
Yeah.
There would be no other dialogue option for the next 3 like fucking dialogue choices.
But the funny part is, if you go back to Mass Effect 1 and 2, it's like it was way more like It was perfect.
You could literally mid conversation say "fuck you" and shoot a guy in the face and not even blink.
Or do what everybody needs to do, no matter what your Paragon or Renegade is, like punching the fucking reporter in the face.
Honestly, I've been going back through Mass Effect 1 and 2, and I've been trying to resist the urge to punch the reporter. But, like, no matter what, the bitch always fucking tars and feathers you.
Okay.
Like, no matter how good you are to that fucking cook, she always paints Shepard in the worst fucking light. And, like, what the fuck? Why am I even being nice to you? Like, why?
One decision that, even if you're the most renegade player ever,
it's the wrong boss fight.
Let me put this by you.
Boy, I remember being a bitch and a half.
It was. One decision, though, that even the most renegade player has to, like, follow is, when you get to that one expansion in Mass Effect 2 with, like, the dude and his brother, and the dude is, like, hooked up and, like, being tortured.
Project Overlord.
Yeah.
Hooked up to the AI machine.
Dude, that's one of the most unsettling scenes in a video game. And secondly, even if I was the most renegade player ever, there's no way I'd let that fucking guy have to stay in that torture chamber. Like, that's just, like, you know what I mean? That was just
cruel.
Yeah.
It really makes no sense.
Dude, that fucking scene, like, that made me feel gutted when I played that as a fucking kid. Like, I felt fucking... I was, like, horrified. I'm like, Jesus Christ. There really can't be people that...
I guess you could say we just got krilled.
Yeah. But let me just finish this thought. I said, Jesus Christ, there really can't be people that bad in the world. And then, of course, we realized, oh, there are people that aren't that bad in the world.
Oh, not even a debate.
It's like, oh, well, okay. So this isn't even fiction. It's like there really are people that would do that to other human beings, you know? Yeah, this is General fucking douchebag right here.
Yeah, General Dickhead who only shows up for 2 cutscenes, but we get to kill him like he actually means something.
Well, he does it even for like a very like underused character. He definitely has a presence to him.
Oh no, he definitely has gravitas. That's the one thing about like video games from this time period. They knew how to make a villain. They knew how. Damn it.
It's like the
they knew how to make that scary motherfucker who is just like the big bad who you knew eventually you were gonna face.
It's like the brute motherfucker in Halo 2.
Dom, Marcus is out.
I just exploded.
You should have named this Exploding.
Ooh, it's all coming back. They definitely didn't program this boss fight from the original. What are we supposed to do again against this bastard?
I think we have to draw... Well, let me try to... I'm going to draw him over there so then you can get over to the turret.
Oh, God, he just sends the fucking krill after me! Oh, he blew me up again! Okay, I'm just gonna stay next to you and see what happens.
Reavers!
Alright. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Engage!
Ah, damn it.
You're not dead, are you?
Nope, not yet. I'm still alive.
Enemy spotted!
Are we literally just supposed to shoot Rom until he dies? I understand he probably doesn't take damage until the krill are off him, but...
He's just standing there menacingly.
He is! Oh, wait.
Behind us!
Okay, I'm coming to you. Oh no! He's sending krill after me! He's gonna krill me! He krilled me.
Let's do this.
Oh, nice. This mission's named Pale Horse.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to kill the things around him.
Engage!
The little, what are they, the krill?
Yeah.
So one of us could draw the krill's fire, then... I wish I still had my torch bow. I think we're probably gonna fuck this.
Spotlight or something we're missing? Ah.
No, it's just an arduous boss fight. I remember, we have to... We just gotta get the krill off of him. That turret's just there, A, to be a fucking deceiver, so then we can get killed.
Yeah. It's a red herring, but if you can use it, it does the most damage.
Yeah.
Okay, we should probably run.
We should probably run.
Yeah, we... Woo!
What?
You... What?
It wasn't even...
That was so easy after we got him. I can't quit you, Dom. Fucking Brokeback Mountain reference. Fuck you.
Gee, you know what? Kudos to them. At least they didn't fucking try to censor it, you know, because, you know, God knows.
No, and shit, I'm happy about that. That's hilarious. You know, Cliffy B called them up and he's like, you gotta make one gay joke. Okay, maybe two. Two gay jokes.
The jokes write themselves in the Gears of War universe. Ah, shit.
Hey, Marcus, maybe you want to jump off of this so we can have a sequel?
Looks
Get me, dumbass.
looks like we're going off the rails. Get it?
Ah, God, Dom, can't stop. Hooray! We destroyed the most important thing and didn't cause the apocalypse for the third game.
Oopsie.
I do appreciate how they took Lambent Wretches and expanded that into Lambent Locusts and then just full on said, yeah, there's an entire Lambent faction. Prefer the original's explosion. It literally looked like it was painful. Yeah, hell yeah, Hoffman.
I'll give you the reach around.
You're alright. After this game, I'm gonna have the utmost respect for you. You know, the thing that video games used to do? Have consequences between the sequels? And I found a new attraction in Marcus Phoenix. Speaking of Rise Again, I'm attracted to Marcus Phoenix. Did I mention that?
They do not know why we wish this world. Why we cannot stop. Will.
That's flattened ass. I'll see it in the second game. It's gonna look nice.
I got you.
Oh, it's weird to see her face at the end of this game looking so high resolution.
At
That's a strange sight.
And we are not dead yet.
By the way, fuck that fucking beetle. It's the worst part of fucking Gears of War 3. I'm sure you people will see that once we reach that fucking boss fight.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, we got this done in 3 parts.
Yeah, 2 hours each. It's almost the perfect length.
This is
6
surreal.
hours
We
if you're
beat
playing well.
Fred.
8 if you're playing bad.
We beat a game in less than a month. What the fuck's going on here?
Hey, we actually tried to. That's the important part.
We beat this game in 2 weeks. Our first part was fucking 2 weeks ago.
Like I said, brief but chunky.
Is that your porn name?
The brief but chunky. Honestly, I think I could get away with the porn name Chunky Briefs.
That could go a lot of different ways, Fred.
Okay, fine. I'll shorten Chunky to Chucky Briefs. It's the fucking rap.
We gotta listen to this. My good.
Anybody watching this, do you miss fun?
Fred, I was just gonna say, I think you kept it under the 10. Like remember that. Remember when things were good. Now you just gave our viewers alcohol poisoning because I told them the drinking game. Take a shot every time. I do miss fun though, Fred. I do agree with you. We don't have
fun. Still exists. You just gotta find it for yourself. Unfortunately, ironically, it's basically what we had to do as kids. Before we had tons of video games, before we had all this nonsense to distract us, we basically just had to find shit to occupy our time.
Stand up.
This song is so fucking early to mid 2000s.
So cheesy. It's so cheesy, and I love it.
To the right.
It is the epitome of tongue in cheek. You're literally
To the right. Stand up.
Stand up.
throw down.
Stand up. All right. Fall down. To the left.
To the left.
Honestly,
To the left.
if I ever meet the voice actor for Coltrane, I want to give that man a hug. He seems like he just seems like the warmest person through his performances. Like he's just like, I'm here to do a good job, baby. I'm here to be the Coltrane and do my fucking thing, baby.
Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit. Bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit.
3 Christophers, 3 Daniels, 2 Jameses, 1 Karen. Good.
Ain't enough freaks to stop this man. Here comes some more. Boom. I'm in the zone, baby. Boom. Oh yeah, I got enough for all of y'all. Boom.
Boom.
Ain't enough freaks to stop this man. Boom.
Oh man.
This is I do miss though. I think here's the thing. Like you were saying, it's not like there isn't good stuff today. It's just like there's such an oversaturation of shit. Like even with the good, it's just you have to like dig
Well,
in.
it's like you can tell you're buying a product instead of just something like 15 guys worked on in a room for hours on end.
Yeah, I feel like
Like the
there's.
magic of gaming has been co-opted by people who don't get it. Like that's all I can describe them as. They just don't get it. They don't get why gaming's good. They don't get why it makes it fun. Like they just want to make the most money possible. And in any industry, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But if that's your only goal, you're never gonna create anything worthwhile.
Yeah.
And it's like it's maybe cheesy. It might be like tongue in cheek. It might be a bit cringe, as the kids would say. But this is a bunch of goofy guys in a room just like taking a bunch of voice lines, and they're like, let's make a rap song out of it.
Fred, I'm gonna send you that shape. This actually goes with this song. I'm gonna send you the shape store video. So in case anybody's looking to watch it, it's under Falconry Finance on X. It's got like a ton of likes, and I
hope Cliffy B is enjoying his retirement.
He earned it.
He did.
But it's very.
What is this?
It's very surreal, but it like explains like the materialism of what goes on in like certain communities with like in a very abstract way.
This AI.
Yeah.
This is incredible looking.
Yeah, I know.
AI's getting scary. Wait a second, let me pop in
An
let me
animal?
pop in a headphone so I can actually properly listen to this. What is going on?
It's so wacky, but it makes so much sense. At least in my brain. You know, I'm a little bit of a fucking maniac.
Only a little bit.
No, well, it depends on the day.
Like the lowrider and the fucking cars made out of blocks.
Because the whole thing, it's like,
they got the McDonald's slide. I would fucking love to go to this place. Why don't they make a place like this for adults? Got a merry-go-round, a ball pit. Nice. Okay, explosion, rockets. What? What the fuck? He dabbed that guy up and his brain exploded? That's kind of rude, dude. This ball on a unicycle? Okay.
this video though, the like level of detail and like it feels like
Christine theatrics, man.
It's weirdly fucking there's a weirdness that it captures that like a lot of AI doesn't do, because a lot of AI has like very stilted dialogue, even like really good. This doesn't have that. This feels like it actually feels like really like it feels like something you'd like have like a weird fucking dream of at like 2 a.m. if you're like really high.
That's what I kind of appreciate about a lot of AI stuff. It does feel like a dream you would have. Like anything you see that's AI created, it feels like a dream you would have of your brain trying to make sense of a day like that you just suffered through.
Stand up, sit down.
Stand up. Fall down.
Get hard.
Doing good.
Get soft.
To the left.
Get off Dennis Island. I mean Epstein's Island.
Stand up. Oh, yeah.
uh,
Fall down. Stand up. All right. Fall down. To the left.
oh man.
To the right.
I am kind of
Train believes Epstein isn't dead.
What's up, ladies?
I am kind of sad that like you know, like the thing about moving is I'm gonna try to get up here for that convention. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it this year in the fall, but like the
Don't even worry about it. But like, dude, like
next year, I guarantee you, Fred, I'll be.
I am happier than anything to hear you're finally getting out of this miserable fucking state. New York is just here to take every last one of its citizens and bleed them dry, to give all that money to incompetent motherfuckers that didn't care about running the state properly to begin with.
Yeah, it's just such a money thing. Do you know what?
It literally is. It would like these fucking assholes pretend that New York State is still this $1 million earning industry when it's not. They've chased all the industry away. It's gone to Florida. It's gone to like the Midwest. It's gone to Texas. It's gone everywhere where it's not being hampered by bullshit policy and retarded fucking people running businesses into the ground.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's the other great thing too. Florida's getting rid of property tax, except for school. So, but here's the.
My God!
But here's the good thing, because people were
Please
legit.
take me with you.
Fred, here's the beauty of it. People were legitimately concerned about like boomers abusing it, but here's the thing: it only is
They're
for.
gonna die soon. Who cares?
Well, no, but here's the other good thing: that exemption is only for people that own one house. So if you own more than one house, which is what most boomers do, you can't.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So there's no way for them to like fuck people over. It's only for people that own one house, which by the way is most people. And if you own more than one house, pay your fair fucking share. Fuck.
The problem is, like, the easiest way to fix that is they could just sign over one of their houses to their children, but they won't because it's their house. They worked for it. Why should their children have it? It's mine.
Oh, you're right. For them,
Fuck you selfish assholes. I hope you bite a dick in hell.
you're right. For them to actually show like any type of love of their children, they would actually have to like give them something instead of hoarding it, like Smog. The baby boomers are like Smog from fucking The Hobbit.
Legit, they cannot fathom the idea of leaving something to the next generation. They force them to earn something that they know for a fact that they themselves didn't even earn.
Now,
They were given it by one of the best financial situations on the planet.
now I'll ask you this question. Have you, because I've asked people in my generation and even people younger than me, have you ever heard a boomer complaining about how, like, people from our age bracket, like, spend our money on, like, coffees and shit? Because I have heard that at least 5 or 6 times over, like...
Motherfucker, don't even talk about coffee, the biggest one of them all. Why are you spending all your hard-earned money on video games? Motherfucker, what business of it is yours?
And by the way, it's like, let's think about the
It's
boomer...
a fucking toy. Let's just get that straight right now. Why do you care about me paying money for a toy?
Which, even if you bought like a new $60 game every single week, that's not the reason why people in our generation can't afford shit. It's because everything is fucking...
We can't afford shit is because we're not getting paid properly and the taxes are fucking us dry.
Yeah. Yep. But I've heard at least, like, the people I've talked about this, yeah, and I've heard the amounts of, like, and it's always, like...
You should stop
Why
buying.
do you want to enjoy life? You should just bank all that shit and suffer like me until you're miserable and old. And then I don't spend money because I'm too crotchety and set in my ways.
But here's the thing.
You buy a $10 latte.
And it's like, well... That's not the reason why, like, my generation's being fucked over, is the $10...
Well, it's like, hey, first thing I want to fucking say, I didn't set that fucking price. I don't want to pay that fucking price. If I had something cheaper, I'd go there.
Dude, the other thing I hear, too, is, like, even, like, let's not dox what I do for a living, but, you know, I do a living, like, I work a job where I shouldn't have to work more than one job, considering what I do. And it's like, but I've heard from some older people, like, well, you know, because I'm pretty, like, decent in terms of, like, my, you know, like, I don't have a lot of, not that I don't have concerns about, like, my economics, but I'm not, like, in debt, like, or worried about it. But, like, I know people that I work with in my age group that are, and they've been told, well, why don't you do, like, a side gig or something? It's like, well, you know, 20 years, it's like how insulting. It's like 20 years ago you could do a side gig because, like, your job was way easier, and now you're telling everybody...
Well, that's the crux. 20 years ago, you would do a side gig for extra money.
Yeah.
Not to make ends meet.
Yeah. They don't seem...
People have forgotten that. People used to just do shit to accumulate more wealth, not to just survive.
There's one easy way to break...
It's annoying that these people have... Like, either A, they just don't know that lifestyle existed, or B, they just don't fucking understand.
There's one easy way to break their brains, though. You just ask them how much they paid for their house.
I've accepted that I probably, unless I somehow fall ass backwards into a job that actually properly pays me, or if, like, this YouTube thing legitimately takes off, I have accepted the fact I'm probably never going to own a proper house. It's sad. Because all I see is these houses being turned into Airbnbs, or, like, one guy owns 30 different houses that he does not fucking need. And it's just like... Fuck.
Unreal Engine.
I miss the old Unreal Engine logo. It brings me back.
What does the new one look like? It's all blue and stuff.
It's all fucking fake and gay.
Telemetry. Entertainment. OC3. RACnet. See you online. Oh, NVIDIA? Never heard of them.
I got a lot of stocks invested in those motherfuckers.
Honestly, they're probably my biggest stock that I got invested in. The only thing, I get why the CEO is super anti-AI, but goddamn, dude, just ease off of it a little bit. Like, just turn down the dial, say, hey, anybody who believes in AI is a faggot, and just leave it at that. And then just wait and see if people come back and it's like, hey, do you still feel the same way about AI? Yeah, I do.
Well, they...
You're consistent. I guess I'll invest.
Oh, look at that! That's pretty cool. They got like a dedication thing over in the right.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Remember when games used to do that kind of stuff? I mean, I can't tell you how many games I've seen where like you get to the credit screen and it's nothing but artwork of the developers scrolling up and down of them smiling and looking super tired. Like Mr. Martin Schweitzer right there. Look at that guy. He has bags under his eyes for his bags under his eyes. It's just... You don't get this anymore, though. The celebration of the people who made the game, it's just expected of the developers at this point. Like I said before,
I just took another Fred. I'm up to 48 shots. When we were at the last cutscene, I was at 10 shots, and now I'm up to 48.
I'm sorry, dude.
God damn it!
Reminiscing because I miss this shit. When was the last time you saw a portrait or an image of a developer in the credits of a
look at? I agree.
Can
you drink yourself past that though, please? We can end on a nice.
Whole entire growler. You want me to just start drinking from the bottle?
Well, babe, I might actually don't do that. It might make it worse. I don't know. I don't know if you have like a wave to like your. I don't know if you drink more it will fix it or if you're like or
Well, it's like I'll admit I'm legitimate. Like this shit legitimately depresses me because we
Depression Wars 2012
that was so humanistic and people focused, and we got boiled down into something that is just, for all intents and purposes, is just not. It's anti-humanist, anti-people, anti-natalist. Like, it's just so hateful and spiteful and miserable and so money-focused. It's money-focused. It's not focused on fun. It's not focused on creation. It's money-focused.
Huh. I'll tell you one thing I'm gonna get.
I almost want to coin a term. Money is where good ideas go to die.
You know what Universal parks have? They have a Halloween pass, and it's like only valid in September and October, but you pay like a fixed amount and you get to go to the park up to 10 times at night. It's like, I think I'm gonna get that one. Like, I'm not gonna like buy like a bunch of tickets, but I think I might get their Halloween pass, because Universal, dude, I'll tell you, from my experience at the Universal, like when I went last year, like even out of season, they got a lot of cool fucking Halloween properties at the Universal parks. Like, I'm impressed with like their fucking they got a haunted village with Frankenstein and shit. Like,
that sounds cool.
Yeah, they had like Terrifier on display there.
Is it new form Frankenstein, where it's like misunderstood? Or
oh no, this is like this is the original OG Frankenstein, which is like,
oh man. OG Frankenstein, it's like, I always found that character more interesting because he's a piece of shit. An absolute piece of shit. But it's like, it's almost because he's too naive to what he actually is. Like if Frankenstein actually, like, if Frankenstein's monster actually took a second to think, therefore I am. Like, if he actually decided to actually not be the pain that he caused around the world, like, the story would have become so much different. But he actually took, like, his rejection from society as an answer to it and decided to respond in kind. If that makes any sense. I'm drunk.
Remember I, Frankenstein?
I, Frankenstein?
There's that movie with the dude that played Harvey Dent. He's played Frankenstein.
I like that actor. I
You
like
know-
that actor and everything. See,
You know what, Fred? You're gonna visit me down in Florida, and you know where I'm gonna take you to eat? I'm gonna take you to Freddy's Steak Burgers.
And
Dude.
I'm gonna meet the guy from I Frankenstein. He's gonna put me in the next.
No.
Battle of, he's gonna put me in the next Battle Los Angeles movie.
But listen, they have great fucking burgers. Their prices are reasonable. You get like a burger and a shake for like $12. It's like, which is like, try doing that up here, and it's like it's Florida.
Minimum $15.99 for any burger and shake you get.
$15.99.
No, actually, no, not even burger and shake. Burger and soda. You want the shake? $5 extra.
Yeah, and it's like that's what like Florida has a ton of these regional fast food chains that aren't like been sold out to private equity. Freddy's is like that. Culver's is like that, and they have a superior product.
You're saying small business still survives in Florida? Go figure.
Well, it's not even like it's not even super small business. I know what you're saying, but it's like medium tiered businesses. It's like the AA market. It's like these businesses that are like successful and have increased their locations, but they're not like what I think what you're alluding to is like these huge nationwide chains that are like so soulless and like, you know, the CEO can't even eat their own fucking burger. Please, master, may I have another?
How many people worked on this game?
A lot. Another thing too I was gonna say about down there that's nice. Well, the weather's nice. I think that's.
Well, the weather's nice no matter what, unless you get a hurricane.
Fuck, I'll take that over the fucking winter. I'm sorry. You know.
You say that right now, but I bet you I'm gonna hear about this in a text message just like Fred. The hurricanes are just as bad. Oh God, the only problem is you can't snow plow a hurricane, Fred.
Well, look, and hurricanes can be bad. The thing is, though, if a hurricane is like projected to be bad, you have time to get the fuck out of that area. It's people that decide not to get out of.
That is fair. At least there's enough warning about a hurricane that you can just leave.
Yeah, and the other thing too is like like if you have a modern house down there, they're pretty much like you might get some like damage, but you're not gonna like it's not like your house is gonna fucking collapse. Well, actually, let me say this. I don't know. I don't know if you want to cut the stream now or if you want me to go on this tangent because it's like a very like.
No, go ahead.
So, here's a heads up to anybody moving to Florida. Do not, even if they seem like they're a better deal, do not buy new construction from a national company. You got to get it from a local. You got to get it if you're gonna get a new house in Florida. You have to go for like a local developer, at least a region.
Yeah. No matter what, if you're working with anything that has a wide range that goes across the globe, that's a bad idea. That is a person who doesn't give a shit about you.
So I'll ask you a
You want to
question.
go with a person who is a local, who can sell you land off the land, who knows what they're doing.
We'll ask you a question and then I'll tell you a story. Do you know the developer Ryan Holmes that's up here and they're kind of like infamous for having like quality problems?
No, unfortunately, I'm not familiar.
So there's like that huge neighborhood. I'll tell you off stream, but they're like they have like a very checkered reputation. Just take my word for it. Anyways, so they expanded down to Florida, and I remember they did it like 10 years ago because I heard from people down in Florida about this. And here's the thing. Well, no, they're doing well because a lot of fucking retards from like New York State and the Northeast are buying their houses.
Yeah, they probably moved from New York State expecting to work with New York State businesses down there, and they get fucked and they don't even know it.
But they make these houses, and here's the problem. If you go to a good developer, you buy a good home. In Florida, a good home is made with poured concrete. It's called stucco, and it's way more resistant to hurricane winds. It's like, you know, like your roof is still like framed in and stuff, so like you can get roof damage during a hurricane, but like your house is not gonna.
Well, it's like the idea I imagine is it has enough give to be able to handle like hurricane 4 scale winds, but it's not going to collapse.
Well, like I said, the roof. no matter what, your roof is during a bad hurricane, you're gonna have some roof damage. But the thing
Oh,
is,
yeah, shingles are gonna get blown off. Everything's gonna get like ripped up by like debris and everything and what have you, blowing through the wind.
but if you have stucco, you have like a very, it's once again, it's like a poured concrete compound. They even spray like
Yeah.
insulating foam in there, so it's durable.
Yeah, no matter what, the foundation is easily repairable.
Well, and also the walls are like, it's one of the few modern American constructions that's not just a wood frame. Like the framing of the house is actually a very durable material, which, you know, like
Okay.
so you know what I mean? It's not like most of our houses here where it's like wood frame and drywall and siding. Stucco is actually
Eventually
like
rots and everything falls apart.
exactly. Well, and also in Florida, here's what they get very bad termites. So you can, like, they never used wood frame construction down there once they had stucco, which was like the 1950s through like the 1990s. Everybody used stucco because, yeah, it cost more, but it's sort of like, you know, in Europe where they build houses out of bricks and shit or stone. It's like a much more durable material in a state that needs it. So then the early 2000s,
Here's when you tell me they started moving over to wooden frames.
a lot of these like national developers are using wooden frames, but though, listen, this is, and I even talked, I talked to a realtor, and then she was talking to me about it, and she's like, yeah, I like absolutely agreeing with me, and she's like, here's how they like get these retards
Bad for
from.
the fucking climate. Bad for the Why would you?
Here's how they get these retards though from out of state. Like they'll say, well, it's not, because even like retards out of state will be like, well, aren't wood frame houses bad in Florida because of the hurricanes? And they'll say, well, actually, this is like a reinforced yada 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 yada. All they do is they add like an extra
steel lining.
Yeah, Fred.
Gorilla glue filler.
All they are doing
when enough force
is adding another piece of plywood, and they're calling it like reinforced. It's like it's literally that simple, and it's like, you know, they got termites like that are gonna eat the frame. Then they have flooding, and it's like, what do you think is better at stopping water from coming into your house? A concrete barrier or a wood barrier?
I think it's the thing that the bugs can't eat.
Yeah, so fucking, you know, some idiot probably gets a house down there like 20 years ago when they started like cheapening out for some of these developers, and like a fucking hurricane rolls through, and then the motherfucker, it's like the scene from fucking True Lies where the guy's fucking house
Like the only thing, if I
Yeah.
could imagine the thought process, the only reason why they probably did that was somehow the stucco was in the short term more expensive
it is.
than the actual wood frame.
It is more expensive.
But that once again begs the question: why aren't you thinking about the long term? Why aren't you thinking about the environment that you're building this fucking house in? Like fucking, yeah, termite feeding ground. Let's bring a bunch of fucking wood into it. Yeah, that's like saying, hey, don't worry, I know how to put a catheter in. I'm a fan of sounding.
Which is like, once again, it's like, even without the termites, it's like, what do you think is going to be better? Like would you rather hide behind a wood?
It's like the reason why, like you said, the reason why wood is so good up here is because we have a fucking horrible weather pattern. A nice little season called winter, where everything freezes to death or falls asleep, except for us, because we gotta go to work in the morning. And you know what happens to wood in the wintertime? All the water inside its veins, it contracts. It basically freezes, or it dries up and goes away. So that fucking wood support becomes a goddamn brick of bulletproof tungsten. And then in the summer, it gets to relax and take a load off. Like the rest of us. Oh wait, we don't. Because we gotta work in the summertime too.
But in Florida, it's just heavily saturated the whole time.
And that like I said, you build stuff for environment. You don't build stuff because it's cheaper. What the fuck are these people thinking?
Wait, it gets worse though, because, you know, in Florida, in Florida, it's like, you have to have air conditioning. Like you can't live without. I mean, you could, but you'd be very miserable living without AC. Like
I would suffer without air conditioning if I lived in Florida, if I had to, because I know it's not New York.
okay, but even the fucking raggediest trailer park you could find in Florida, like they'll at least have like a window AC.
They probably got like a fucking like a one window unit hanging half out the side because
Yeah, even that.
Ready to fall off the track.
Even the Florida Amish, I think, use AC. Like you know what I mean? Like, and there is Florida Amish, by the way. It's actually crazy. So the thing is, though, it's like, what do you think is going to be like? So Florida, you don't have to click on the heat as much. Like maybe like 3 or 4 days a year, you have to click on the heat, like when it's unseasonably cold, and 90% of the time you're using AC, right? So it's like, what do you think is better at retaining cold? Wood or concrete? So
probably the stone.
yeah. So the people that get the wood frame, they literally pay less, but they end up paying way more over the course of the entirety of owning a house because
Oh my God.
more repairs, termite infestations, higher electricity bills because it's less efficient. Oh, then keep in mind too, what does everybody that once they get settled in their house decide to add? What do you think are like some of the things? If you know, let's say you were making good money, Fred. Let's say you were making a really good like take home paycheck. You got a nice backyard. You just got a new house.
Okay,
What is?
I like the fantasy. Let's keep going.
Yeah, you got a hot wife. You got a hot wife. She's got nice perky tits. You know, right size for you. She's got, you know, nice fucking hips. She's got a big ass. She's Asian, of course. She's, you know, submissive but also confident. She really knows how to, like, you know, clean your whistle. She loves hentai and all that. You got your beautiful. Do you want a colonial or a ranch? What do you want, Fred? You more of a colonial guy or more of a ranch guy?
House.
Do you want one floor? You want one floor or two? You want one floor or 2 floors?
I like a 2-floor.
Okay, so
That's
you
a dream.
get okay. I prefer 1 floor, but everybody's got. See, this is like Donald Trump. He said everybody's got their preference. It's like okay, so you're getting a colonial.
My childhood home, as well as my second childhood home, was a 2-floor house. I can't get away from it now.
So you're gonna get a colonial. That's what they're called, colonials. You're gonna get a 2-story. Okay, and once again, you're making really good money. Let's say you're making close to 6 figures. Okay, your YouTube career's like taking off. You're doing videos with fucking PewDiePie, and you got this nice house. You got a nice wife. You got a nice back.
I'd be beside myself if I did a video with PewDiePie of all people.
Well, that's why.
That'd be amazing.
While making this,
I like this dream. I appreciate it.
I know, but I'm gonna keep it a dream, but I'm also gonna give you the nightmare option. So okay.
I'm ready for when I become a cuckold. Let's go there.
Well, that happens after you make this decision. So okay, so you got a beautiful backyard. It's hot out, right? And and people up in New York do this. I think it's stupid that people in New York do this, but in Florida it makes complete sense. What is the thing that if you have a ton of money and you're willing to piss it away, what is the thing you're going to add to your backyard probably first in Florida?
A garden?
No. It's hot. Oh, it's so fucking hot. Oh my God. And I want to see my wife in a bikini, and I got a big backyard.
A pool.
Bingo! Okay. I got a pool now in my backyard, and that brings moisture. That's really going to work out well with my already oversaturated wood frame. Do you see the problem?
Are you saying that the evaporation off the surface of the pool will probably add to the moisture already surrounding your house by being next to the ocean?
Well, because like in New York, when people have pools, the pools aren't like enclosed. In Florida, nearly every person that has a pool, it is enclosed in like a screen mesh thing, and it's like you're literally, it's going to add a humidity factor. So there's people down there that have like rotted fucking homes. Because once again, I know this is like a long 10-minute tangent, but I want people to know, if you're looking to buy real estate in Florida, please, like, unless you're going, like, even like, you know what, you're better off living out of a fucking trailer than a fucking wood frame home, because at least the trailer's
Yeah.
cheap, and a wood frame home
Well, it's like
is
not to
yeah.
mention, like, always dot your I's, cross your T's, do your research. Make sure you speak to people from these areas, know what is good, know what is bad. Do not just jump in for like some out of towner and get fucked by the guy who's looking for out of towners.
Oh, and don't, if you're a fucking liberal, don't bring your politics down to Florida, because nobody wants
That
that.
especially, if you're moving from a state you fucking hate, don't start voting for the shit that you were voting for in that state.
Yeah, it's like, oh, wait.
Even if it makes the most sense, like, at least make sure that the policy you're voting for is beneficial to the state instead of the same thing that fucked up the one you ran from.
You know, I will say this. I think most New Yorkers that leave New York State are not
Oh no, yeah, most New Yorkers who leave New York State hate New York. Like,
Yeah.
they love it, but they hate it all the same because they know how good it can be, but they know how ruined it is.
I think the problem isn't like when it's New Yorkers that move that bring their politics with them. I think it's usually the Californians that when they move, they they still have, they're still like connected to the hive mind back in California. Like they don't, I don't know.
Like, it's magical. Like, you almost gotta respect how dedicated they are to their worldview. But it's like,
Yeah.
it's fucking basic science, dude. Einstein. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and again, expecting a completely different result, you're fucking insane.
Remember when these fucking like companies knew that shit? See, I'm gonna do the member.
I know.
I'm doing the member
Fuck,
berry shit.
Like, we keep bitching about it. It's like they keep going back to the vein of, oh, if we put microtransactions in, it'll make money. If we make it a live service, it'll make money. If we tear out the single player, it'll make money.
Remember when
These
games
lose shit tons of money, and they're like, well, let's try it again.
Remember when games had expansion and not just like bullshit DLC? Remember when they were like real like content expansions? Remember when
Literally they were trying to sell you another game on top of a game.
remember when games were 8 gigabytes and that was like more than enough to like fit an entire experience on the one disc, and you didn't have
You don't even have to remind me. I beg for those days.
Remember when you actually owned your games?
Hey, Ray, I got one for you.
Yeah.
Remember that wonderful, at the time, newfangled idea of all the information for the video game being on the fucking disc?
I do remember those days and I miss them. You know what's funny? I'm reading. Well, actually, see, is it fair when you listen to an audiobook? Is that still, would you still consider that reading a book? Because like some people think
It's still interacting with the material.
I mean, I understand. Like, I do think like you do lose a little bit not actually reading it, but I don't think you lose much. I think is fair.
Well, it turns from you like thinking up the characters and everything in your own head to you interacting with a radio show where everybody's doing the acting for you.
Well, let me give you this caveat. Most of the audiobooks I listen to are nonfiction.
Okay.
Yeah. So like
So it's like a documentary.
yeah, so that's like I tend to actually, it's an interesting thing. I tend to actually read fiction more than I would listen to it. But when it comes to nonfiction books, like the Apple book, I got it with like a physical and the audio book. But I listen to the audio book and then I just go in there and look at the pictures and shit. But like you know, I was listening to this book I got about like it's called like The Secret History of Star Wars, and it goes like super in depth with like the script writing process of like A New Hope and stuff, and you know, all of like the wacky stuff that got cut. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, like what an amazing creative process that those like original movies were, and even the prequels, and even the people that shit on the prequels are now like coming around to them because of how bad the sequels are. And then I was like, this is what I was thinking about.
Yeah, definitely. The sequels gave a lot of people like severe buyer's remorse.
Well, I went to the Star Wars thing down in Florida, and it was like it's cool, but like then I was like, there was like the older part that they built before they bought out Star Wars, and that was the best part in my opinion because it had like the old school Star Wars charm to it, and the newer stuff was cool. But it's like, why don't they just like work in? Why do they have to have it like a set piece time era? Why don't they just have like a bunch of characters from the series show up there? Like, what is this like weird thing to like try to remain constant in the one era that nobody gives a shit about? So then what do? Now they're bringing back all of the classic characters. The Millennium Falcon ride, which was a lot of fun, except like we were on there with a Hispanic family, which they were very nice, but like we couldn't understand what they were saying or doing, so we were just pressing. It was a lot of fun though. I had a shit ton of fun. And then like the fucking old lady, she's like probably the grandma of the family. Very, they're very nice people, but like she was the pilot of the Millennium Falcon, and God bless her heart, she did not know how to pilot a Millennium Falcon. But it made dude, it added to the fucking experience because she kept crashing, and I'm like, this actually, like, I felt like I got my money's worth more with that because she kept crashing the fucking Millennium Falcon. We were scraping into ships, it was fucking hilarious. But then it was like, what, like,
Sounds like Granny piloting the
Millennium Falcon. But then I'm like, so then I find out, oh, now they're gonna rebuild that ride and set it during the original trilogy. It's like they should have done that from the get-go. Like, why did it take them?
Everybody agrees that the biggest mistake of like that section of like
Disney
the
World,
park,
yeah,
is the fact that they didn't begin with at least something from the OG trilogy.
So now they're literally just completely like they're not rebuilding the park, but they're like rebuilding all the rides and like attractions to be based in the original trilogy. It's like, wait, did you guys just realize that that's what people want out of Star Wars? It's like, but
people, like seriously, people wouldn't have minded if like one section, like maybe the cantina, or for fuck's sakes, like maybe one of the rides, something at all would have been based off of the sequel trilogy. Nobody would have minded that if it's like part of the experience. But the problem is they tried to make it the whole experience. That's what pissed everyone off.
And then it's like, oh, now that it's set during the original trilogy, you're gonna bring back characters like Jabba too, and it's like, well, that's what people would have wanted. It's like, the reason why I thought of this is I'm getting the fuck out of this state, and I just like to think about things I get to do when I'm out of. Fred, I'm gonna get you the fuck out of this state one day. It's gonna be like fucking. I'm gonna be like Walter White when he saves Jesse Pinkman.
You're just gonna drive up to my job and light up the fucking thing with an M60. You're like, Ricky, what the fuck? And you're like, we gotta go.
Yeah, not quite, but yeah. Listen, but the other thing is, that brings me back. Gee, I'm like high from the fucking allergy pills I'm taking. I probably need to take a nap.
Yeah, you're fine, buddy. I took a puff off my vape. We're in the same boat.
So listen, the thing is, it brings me back to this game we just beat. We're going full circle, because let's look at the Gears of War series. They made 3 amazing entries, a kind of meh spin-off, a 4th game that I don't hate it, but I know why people hate it, and I don't like it. I just think it's like a 6 out of 10 game. And then they make a 5th game that I hate with the burning passion of 1,000 suns.
Yeah,
like
that one's definitely a 3 out of 10.
Oh, and Fred, I'm not much of a hater. Like, I like the roast shit, but I'm not much of I hate that game. I fucking despise that game. It's horrible. But it's like
you disliking a game is magical to me, because I remember one day, like in high school, I excitedly showed up to you and I'm like, Ray, I have the Alone in the Dark video game for Xbox 360. I want you to play this.
I want to give that game another shot. Maybe I'll be a little bit more irritable.
It's such a magical idea of everything in the kitchen sink, where it just barely works, but it's like, the game is terrible.
Yeah. Wow.
but you wish it was good. Because so many of those ideas in the game, just like the crafting elements where you get to fuck around with shit in your jacket and put stuff together, the fact that there's little puzzles where you have to use monsters to like interact with the environment to like figure out a puzzle, like every idea in that game is so cool on its own, but it's mixed together in the worst possible fucking way.
Well, it's good to say that about that game, because what I'll say about Gears of War 5 is it has no good ideas. There's nothing that works well. The only thing that works well is that there's at least decent voice acting talent, at least for some of the characters. And there's nothing there's nothing good about the game. There's no redeeming qualities. The one interesting plot element at the beginning where, like, is it Dex? Is that the name of, or JD? Or no, what the fuck is his name?
JD is Marcus Phoenix's son. Dex is the
Black
black
dude.
kid.
So, like, JD, like the fact that he has to make that, like, decision, like, that could have been an interesting premise, but they completely screw the pooch after that. But even that premise is fucking
Well,
stupid.
so they completely take the story away from JD and make you play as a what's her fuck. I completely forget her name.
Girl power.
You know, completely deflates any like sort of character investment you had with JD, because it's like, oh, now the game is about her. And then literally at the end, you are forced to pick between Dex and JD, and it's like, I bet you like 9 times out of 10, everybody playing that game picked JD, because it's like they thought, and they're like, Marcus has lost everything. He lost his home. He lost Dom. He lost Anya. I am not going to make him lose a son too. That is fucked.
Fred, I just looked at it. The fucking parallels to what I'm gonna say lines up perfectly. Star Wars Episode 7, around the same time as Gears 4. And then it's like this, we're trying to start something new. Not perfect, but not like the worst thing in the world. But then Gears 5 comes out the same year as Rise of Skywalker, I'm pretty sure. And it's such a great parallel. It's such a great parallel. And now, what came out last year? Gears of War Reloaded, and then Disney realizing, oh, we need to actually like support. It's like there's a parallel there. It's like, oh wait, if we can't make anything that's new that's good, let's at least like refresh something that's good. Because did you hear the rumor too that they're going to for the first time in like since like Laserdisc, next year they're gonna re-release the original trilogy as it was shown in theaters, because you know like Lucas added a bunch of changes, and it's
Holy
like,
shit, wait a sec, what?
yeah, that's
Wait.
that's what they're gonna do for the 50th anniversary.
Don't tell me that. I might have to actually look up the price and make sure it's worth buying.
Well, they have this is the scummy thing they're doing. They're re-releasing a collection this year, which, by the way, is the first time that they've put the original trilogy on Blu-ray since Disney bought out the Star Wars property. Which, by the way, what a scummy fucking thing that they would not re-release the original trilogy on its own in like over 15 years. Like, it's kind of crazy that like it took them that long. But like but at least they're giving people the option again. But like, of course, they know there's people that are going to buy it this year because you know there's people that want to experience those movies. But like, the real deal is like to wait till next year. And then on top of it, they're going to re-release the original. At least this is the fucking thing that people are saying. God knows that they might. You know, the thing is, Disney is against anything that would increase their reputation. So, you know, they hear people are happy.
Absolutely averse to improving their reputation.
We hear people are happy about this. Let's scrap it. Just like, look at Jesus Christ. They did that.
Everybody likes this cute puppy exhibit. Everybody really loves the cute puppies. Oh man, everybody's really enjoying the cute puppy exhibit. Okay, let's let Michael Vick walk through and pistol execute all the puppies.
Dude, look what they did. Remember Star Wars 1313? That fucking game that looked so good and it got canceled. Remember
they killed that in the crib too.
Dude, oh boy, I hope I don't jinx that new fucking pod racer game, because that looks good. God knows.
It does. It looks fun. It looked like I'm a fucking like I'll admit it. I'm a fucking sucker for racing games. Like I'm such a sucker for racing games. I actually pissed off Jack one day because we were playing through Saints Row 2, but I got bored one day and decided to do all the racing missions on my own. And he's like, "Man, I wanted to do those with you, man, and unlock all the vehicles." I'm like, I can still do them with you. And he's like, "Just not the same." I know you're good at them now, better than me.
Yeah, I love racing games too, and
They're so much fun.
well, and I believe like some of the people that are making that game made MotorStorm, which let's take the piss out of fucking Sony. Remember when Sony had properties that they actually try to like keep up and like release good entries in? It's like there hasn't been a MotorStorm game since the PS3. And it's crazy because you think with like the technological leaps, that'd be like the #1 thing you can make like a ray trace fucking like MotorStorm game that's like fully open world. Like what wasted fucking potential by these companies.
Yeah. But
Which,
like,
yeah.
goddamn. Like not to mention, like, speaking of open world racing games, The Crew, like how Ubisoft like fucking killed that game.
Yeah.
First of its kind, and it's like if there's ever a Crew 3, you better somehow figure out some way to hard copy Crew 2, because they'll do the same shit with that game. They'll just kill it. And it's like, it's just the way that these companies are so callous towards like not to over embellish it, but literal gaming history. It's like, it's sad, it's bizarre. They don't want to preserve, they just want to force you to into a no-win situation where you have to buy the next game, otherwise the last game is completely obsolete and you can't play it anymore.
Yep. Up. Oh, I got breaking news. This might be a fun thing to end the stream on, Fred.
Okay.
The Ethan Ralph arrest that happened recently, which I don't know. I think yeah, he does not look good, by the way. It was
No, he looks like a drug addict, as he should, because he's a drug addict. He's lost a shit ton of weight.
Would you like to know what his crime was?
Don't say pedophilia.
Indecent exposure. Oh,
Gross.
oh, Jesus Christ! Can you imagine being the poor fucking victim of that fucking crime? Oh,
Honestly, it's not the worst case scenario, as that is to say.
my favorite.
But yeah, I feel bad for the granny who is probably sitting at McDonald's just to have Ethan Ralph walk up to the glass and mushroom stamp it right in front of her.
My favorite moment of Ethan Ralph was that like it was like a 2-part event. It was Jim did like a reaction to it. It was like I mean, everybody's favorite is probably him getting beat up in Portugal. That's in the top 5. My favorite event.
Yeah, him getting his ass kicked is always cathartic.
But my favorite was when he went to like the Blaze TV headquarters, like that like YouTube channel.
Yeah, that was pre-Ricada freakout too, because he was there.
Yes, that's before Ricada went fucking off the deep end. But he was just walking around like fuming, arguing with the security guard, like, and nobody. The saddest thing is like nobody.
The dickhead was walking around with a selfie stick too.
Nobody cared.
Pathetic.
Nobody even cared. That was the best part. Like it was just.
Yeah, everybody was just laughing. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Meanwhile, Ricada's like, "Are you fucking serious? Ralph followed me all the way down here just to what? Make himself look like a dick in front of everybody."
And maybe it wasn't the same evening, but I swear to God, it was like the same stream. It was like later that day. He got married or something, right? And there was like the celebration at some like dive bar, and it became like a huge bar fight.
Wasn't it? No. It was like a bowling alley, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, he got married at a bowling alley. It was a marriage, wasn't it? Wasn't it like a wedding celebration there or something? Or am I misremembering? I don't know. Jesus.
I'd have to. It's been a while though, but like, keep going.
But he kept getting getting the shit kicked out of him. And then there's like the one guy he did beat up, and the guy he beat up was like legitimately a retard. Like, you know what I mean? Like the guy was like a fucking moron. He was dumber than Ethan Ralph. Like, you know, as much shit as I give Ethan Ralph, there are people on the internet, unfortunately, that are even stupider than him. But my goodness, it's like, I guess he didn't have to do Ozempic though. I guess if you do enough crack or meth, it's the same. It gives you the same.
It goes that way.
Yeah, the same weight loss luster. You know. Oh my goodness, Medicare. I think God has enough of a sense of humor that he's like he allowed Jim to like. I don't know if Jim's ever gonna fully recover, but at least his health seems to be doing somewhat better. I think.
Yeah, he seems to have stabilized. From the last stream, he looked to be like looking up. He seemed to be in positive spirits.
Yeah,
which is all I could ever ask, because I want that man to die of an old age. Like,
yeah,
he's earned that right for as much good as he tried to do on the internet. He's earned the right to like live a long life and just be comfort. Just live in comfort.
In miracle, I've seen like people like with miracles happen. Like I know of someone that had stage 4 cancer and they survived it, and usually that's a death sentence.
No, one of my fucking uncles had like stomach cancer, and everybody thought he was fucked. Like he dropped from like 220 pounds down to like 120 pounds. It was insane. And he's still alive. He's still around. He's still moving and doing stuff. And I'm like,
that's amazing. Because stomach cancer is one of the worst.
If I could be so lucky.
Yeah. That is amazing, because stomach cancer truly is one of the fucking worst. So that is great. And I think Jim,
like this was like right off of the ass end, and I always it always depresses me to think about it, because I hope I never go through this situation. Because when he got the diagnosis for stomach cancer, like literally right after that, after he was going through the shit, his son at the time passed away in a motorcycle accident, and it's like,
oh my God.
The nightmare scenario of knowing that you're literally probably going to die, and you didn't at least get to go before your son. Like, I don't even know what that would do to me.
Yeah, I can't imagine. My God.
It's horrifying.
It's
I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
No, I agree. But yeah, I mean, sometimes though, you know, even in like the fucked up shit in life, sometimes, you know, miracles do happen. I think Jim has that, but I'll say this to bring a little bit of levity. I almost think God has like enough of a sense of humor that he like helped Jim heal, just so Ethan Ralph has like a fucking like Ethan Ralph has just deserved like this karma through the universe that like.
Well, it's like, I still love to believe good things come to good people and bad things come to bad people. Karma does exist.
Yeah.
It just works in really bizarre ways.
Yeah, it's like, hey, it's, you know what it is? God is such a fan of Fallout and Todd Howard that he just has like the Fallout 3 karma system.
You want to know what I think? I think when God looked down at the Germans and they came up with the word Schadenfreude, he was like, that's why I wrote the Bible.
Schadenfreude is one of the, you know, people can roast the Germans all they want. I mean, the Germans certainly know how to roast people. Oh, gee. Oh! But the German vernacular for inventing terms like Schadenfreude, what a beautiful fucking concept. Like, just beautiful.
Finding humor in someone else's suffering.
Not just humor, Fred. Humor is a part of it. But joy. I always like that element of joy. It's not just like, haha. It's like joy.
It elates you.
It elates you. And it's like, that's the thing about Schadenfreude, though, is Ralph had Schadenfreude for Jim's suffering, and now the tables have turned.
You think you're gonna do a stream soon about it? I hope I get to watch.
Oh, I imagine. I'm thinking, because he's a humble hat merchant. What better time than like doing? He'll do an Easter stream, or maybe he'll do a St. Patty's Day stream. He's got to be up to one of those two holidays. And I'll tell you this: I mark my words. Even as not as much of a fan of Billy Mitchell as I am, I don't hate him as much as I used to, but I'm still not a fan. But if that man releases a Mr. Medicare hot sauce, I will be buying it. I will buy
Well,
two.
the funny thing about Billy Mitchell is he's actually a really good entrepreneur. Like
His hot sauce is good,
from what
I heard.
like is top notch.
His motto should be, "This hot sauce is so good, you think I cheated making it."
Well, it's like Billy Mitchell is one of those like sort of self-inflicted tragic cases of a man who did something shitty to become famous. Like a man who basically lied and fooled everyone. But then as time went on, he just became surrounded by even worse people than himself.
Yeah.
That in retrospect, Billy Mitchell, in the grand scheme of things, he did something shitty. But at least he didn't try to get somebody sent to prison for a murder that he didn't even do.
Yeah, he's like, you know what it's like? This is a fucked up analogy, but it's like he's like a car thief who's like, and then like it's like the town rapist is trying to make a documentary about the car thief. It's like,
Meanwhile, he's got like the local SS officer that escaped from Germany doing cinematography.
So, and then there's like a guy that probably knows the town rapist, and he's like, "So do you really think this car thief is like the subject of a documentary? I mean, it seems like your crimes might be worse if they get uncovered." And they're like, "No." It's like, he's like, "Yeah, let me hire this. We're gonna hire a cinematographer," and he's like the fucking he's Rudolph Hess. He was putting Jews in the oven, and now he's filming my videos. Don't you think that'll make me look bad?
Was working the boom mic, sewing twins together or some shit.
Yeah, the camera pans over there, and he's like, don't take a picture yet. I'm just getting ready. It's almost.
Wait. Uncle Mengele is not finished yet. My children, they need work.
Oh, God.
Fucking bastard. Ugh.
Yeah, well, hey,
What a better...
What a better way to end
What's up?
Gears of War than talking about fucking Nazi experiments.
Yes, of Mangala.
But also the Japs with their fucking hyperthermia shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, fucking... Was it Unit? No, like...
731.
Oh, I forget.
731. And it's like,
731.
look at, I will say this. I love Japan. I love their culture. But if we're going to be honest, though, there was way less justice brought to, like, the crimes Japan committed compared to Germany. Japan got off, like, I love Japanese culture. I love Japanese society. The people of Japan are great. They got a slap on the fucking wrist for what they did in World War II.
Right? To be fair, 2 sons got dropped on their country.
Fred,
Give them a little...
if we didn't drop those 2 sons on their country...
Oh, no, it would have been way worse. I ain't knocking you there.
It was
the ground
like...
war alone would have cost people in the millions.
It was... exactly. I agree. Look at... I'm not... that's the thing. It's like people can't... I think you can be. I'm saying not you, but I'm saying people in general. They can't be like... They can't, like, thread the needle. Because on one hand, yes, the nuclear weapons, it's a horrible, destructive thing. It was mainly civilians we killed. The effects are horrific. They're gut-wrenching. Like, they're horrible. At the same time, it was still the better option. Like, that's the thing. People can't, like...
Let me put this into perspective. At the time, Japan was still practicing Bushido. And Bushido is the same sort of law structure that allowed a samurai who was bored to go to a weapons shop, buy a brand new sword, walk out onto the street and say, I want to test this sword. And just cut down a random civilian and walk away, and nobody could fucking do anything about it. That's what Bushido was.
Yep.
Like, everybody wants to think these laws were like an honorable structure. No, it was just a law structure to keep the samurai in power. Sure, some people used it for good and did genuine good under Bushido, but they were few and far between, unfortunately.
Yeah. And you think about it, the nukes were like a factory reset for
Yeah.
Japan. Oh, it's a horrible thing to
Yeah,
say.
well, it's like Bushido is a like to the last man, basically extinction strategy. Just like if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna bring everything with me. And it's like America said, "Bet we'll hit you with something that nobody has ever seen before, and we'll see how you feel with that mindset after we hit you with that."
You know, the horrible part too is this is just like a human thing. It's like, you know, after the first one, they're like, "Oh my God, what the fuck was that?" They couldn't possibly have any more, and it's like that was like part of the decision, literally, why we dropped the
Yeah.
second bomb. It was like, hey,
Well, yeah, literally, like we go to the Japanese and we're like, "Okay, what's your response?" And they're like, "You don't have another one." It's like, we do.
nah,
I don't believe you.
You're lying.
okay.
Are you sure you want to place that bet? Because we will collect. Oh man, history is a fucking brutal comedy show.
Hey, can I leave you with a parting thing for people to study? Study when
Sure.
Napoleon III and his French forces ended up in Mexico, and it's a fucking quagmire of a conflict. And people don't know that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, did you know that the French fought a war in fucking Mexico in the 1840s? It's crazy.
Oh, that sounds amazing. It sounds like an absolute shit show, though.
Oh my goodness.
Was this pre, during, or before the Spaniards?
Yes.
Okay, that narrows it down.
Well, well, okay. Oh fuck, how do I explain it? Okay. So the Spanish want to become independent. I mean, the Mexicans want to become independent from Spain. Spain is fucked up because Napoleon threw his brother on the throne when he was taking control of Europe. Napoleon gets ousted, the Spanish monarchy returns, but then the Mexicans don't want it. And then in the 1840s, Napoleon III, the grandson of Napoleon, takes over France. And then, like, he ends up in It's a fucking... I gotta send you the video. I'll send you the video,
Oh
Fred.
my goodness gracious. I love history, but goddamn. Honestly, after I watch the video, I'm probably gonna have an epiphany, just like, oh, this is like this that happened.
Yep.
It's like this that happened. And it's like this that, and eventually I'm just gonna be able to tie it back to the modern day. I'm like, oh fuck, it's just happening again, isn't it?
Hey, you know what though? You gotta imagine that, like, the food had to be delicious. You know what I mean? Like French and Mexican cuisine combined. Like, fucking
Well,
imagine.
not to mention, back then every bitch was skinny. The women were immaculate.
For the most part, unless you're in like a Siberian like tundra and you got like a big burly Russian woman. But yes. Even
I
a
can deal with a hairy woman.
You don't want to know where the hair starts, Fred. It starts on our foot knuckles.
You see, it's gonna look like kind of suspenders, except the suspenders are just gonna come up to her armpits and end. Right? Is that mental image bleeding into your skull? I hope you sleep with it tonight. Alright. I think I'm high, drunk, and tired enough to end this. How about you?
Yeah, we made the 3-hour mark. That's what I was aiming for at 2:40, and now we're like well over it. So, wrap it up,
Yeah,
Fred.
well, we hit the mark and passed it.
You bring us home.
All right. Well, to anybody who dropped on by, welcome to the channel. To anybody new, welcome back. I was Fred. That is Ray. This was Gears of War Reloaded, beaten to shit. We'll see you next time, probably with Gears 2 or something else fun. Ray, any final words?
Hairy bras. Imagine it, imagine the Russian woman's bra, and it's made out of fur. Ah!
No, it's the Virgin Killer sweater, except it's all body hair. Oh, God!
Godspeed. Alright. Have a good evening, folks.